So are we assuming that we just finished our rest, that we're done?
Yes, you guys have woken up for the rest. You guys have woken up from your rest. You are. Is your music play for you guys?
Nope.
No.
Yeah. Oh well, I mean, I muted my shit, so.
So how do you know?
Why would you say yes?
Yeah.
Because it was playing earlier, so I assumed it was still
Liar.
playing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Josh is a fucking asshole.
You are a
dude,
fucking
Josh.
asshole. I'm
No,
glad
he's
you
not an
finally
asshole.
admitted it.
No, what you were hearing was just the music starting up, just to have the the loading screen kind of
No,
thing.
no,
Right.
no, don't let him be an asshole. Let
Because he
him finally
thinks-
admitted it.
Okay.
Like I should completely just went ahead and just went to her happy place.
So you guys can talk amongst yourself as to what you want to do next. You know that everything you've been following up until this point has led to these canoes in this very large, dark body of water.
I'm gonna go up to Toriel.
Okay.
And just stand there.
No, I'm gonna sit down next to her,
There.
and I'm gonna go to her and say, fuck, what was I gonna say?
Fuck.
I'm trying to get the accent. Sorry.
Harry Potter.
You all
Harry
rested?
Potter.
Harry Potter, Harry Potter, Harry Potter. Obviously. All right.
Obviously. It's not
Tor-
Leviosa.
You shut your fucking trap while I'm trying to talk here. I'm trying to roleplay. All right, Toriel. You said that you came from Fandolin, that you're separated from your party. Are you interested in even going on with us, or did you want to return?
Everything was burned away, and this seems to be the only way forward. So, I mean, I've seen you guys in action, and I feel like I can trust you guys. So,
Well, if you're going to go with us, I think it's only fair that you understand that where we are going is very dangerous.
I last and I make it alive.
We can't really guarantee your safety. Not to mention, we've only just met. Can I do an insight check on her to see if she's trustworthy?
No.
Jesus, what the fuck?
You don't need to. That's like
No, you can't.
But
I've said this once and I'll say it again. You cannot insight check PCs.
So then, how do I know for the sake of story?
Trust.
Yeah, exactly what it sounds just like in real life.
yeah.
this is the
You
only
cannot-
time where metagaming is acceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I'm allowed to metagame.
You know that this person is being played by a person. You cannot insight check them because
Rena does not know that.
I'm saying you do. But what I'm saying is like you cannot insight check a PC.
I don't
Just
see why I
see.
can't.
Just like you can't deceive a PC.
I don't see why I can't.
You could deceive a PC.
Yeah, you can. I deceived Lucius the other day. I did something without him knowing.
It's up to him though, but you don't roll for it.
¿Qué? No.
Okay. So I just
Oh,
assumed
you guys.
that- Yeah?
I'm out. Dinner's ready. I'm gonna see if I can bring my food up. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So
I'm sorry. I'm used to listening to Critical Role where they literally insight everybody. So
mean,
it
you
seems
can-
logical.
You can incite her, but it's more like
Like why?
the reason why you don't
Because-
insight PCs, Jordan, is because they could still lie to you, and your insight, if you find out 2 sessions from now that she was lying to you, then your insight was meaningless anyway.
So I'm just supposed to assume that I can trust her. That just doesn't seem.
Just like in real
It doesn't
life.
make-
You
it
can't
doesn't
insight
make-
people in real life.
But I can insight NPCs.
Yes.
Yes!
They're all characters in the story. I'm just saying it doesn't
I
make
don't-
sense story wise. But whatever, fine. I'll let you guys. Yeah, fine, sure. Not
This
gonna.
is.
Yep, I'm just gonna assume that everybody's trustworthy, and I'm gonna tell everybody everything. How's that?
I'm gonna turn on the group this time.
I mean,
It's not
you
that-
have to. That's what getting to know a person is.
That's fine.
I'm not saying you have to trust her. I'm just saying saying that you
that's
have to
exactly
take
what you just said. So nope, gonna trust her. Gonna tell her everything. Every time I see someone, I'm just telling all the shit.
I mean, it is your best friend, so
Not in game.
not yet.
Well, obviously, she's gonna end up being my best friend.
I mean, at that point, just don't trust anybody.
Yeah, I don't think you inside checked the murderous dwarf, so...
Because I was told I wasn't allowed to.
Yeah,
but then at that
was a
point,
mistake.
you're taking everything for like face value. Everything you're told, you're super gullible then.
And that's why I'm
Josh?
inciting. Whatever, it's fine. Fuck it. Yeah, so I tell Torio. It's very dangerous up ahead. I don't know how much you know about the Cult of the Dragons, but that's who we're fighting. They're very bad people. We want to kill them.
That's exactly what I was hoping to do with my group as well. So,
Oh, perfect!
so,
alright. Well, now
Yeah,
that we have that
that's-
clear, if you're willing to take on the risk, let's go.
As
how are we
soon
gonna
as,
do this? Like, are we just gonna like row away, like in these canoes, or?
Guess so.
I mean, is there a fog? Can we not see any further from the lake, Carlos?
There's no fog. All you see is darkness.
Oh.
I checked the canoes. Are there paddles and such?
There are a set of paddles in each of the canoes.
Okay.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
I use Diando as a paddle.
Oh, I'm definitely stiff enough.
Yeah, there you are.
I'm gonna do a survival check and see if I can fish something out of the water. Literally with my fists.
To
Okay.
get food?
No, just for fun.
Sure, yeah, sure. Nah, let's say to get food. Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's give it a reason. Ah, fuck. That's pretty shitty, but still.
Oh man.
Okay, so you're trying to get something out of the water?
Yeah, I just kind of like, you know how in movies they look into the water and then they dive their hand in and they like pull out a fish?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, that.
Okay, Josh, I need you to
I
make
have
a dex
any.
saving throw.
A dex. Okay,
Ooh.
here we go.
Okay, so as soon as you put your hand in the water, you start kind of like fiddling around in the water. As soon as you do that, you hear like a hissing sound coming from underneath the platform that you're standing on. And you immediately pull your arm out as soon. Oops, wait, sorry, changed the wrong way. As soon as you pull your arm out, you see a very large 15-foot crocodile just swim past where your arm once was.
All right, let's not get into.
Oh, wait, you know what we could do? We could, if you guys like crocodile, I can do this spell here, which it's, aid, or hold on, I saw it just now, where like it convinces like, a beast, to like let me befriend it, and then I can just kill it.
No, that was very dangerous.
Okay.
Let's just continue on and eat the yummy rations that we have.
That works.
Oh, Diando, I never think I've seen you so scared before in my life.
Big reptiles, not a fan.
I can see that now, lad.
So do we continue on foot, or do we take these canoes?
Well, I thought the whole point was that there was really no way to continue on foot, that we had to take the canoes. Because that's where the lizards were coming from. And that's where we would have to go.
Good point. All right.
I mean, are there any tracks around this area leading out of here other than the ones that we took?
I doubt it, but we could check.
As soon as Rena even starts to question it, she hears a little rustle in some of the tall grass adjacent to the camp.
I take out my daggers.
Okay.
And
Can I kind of like... I'm
Yell
gonna
at it.
stealth that shit. No, I'm gonna stealth that shit.
You trying to sneak up on whatever you just heard?
Yeah.
Just real quick, Merman notices she's doing this, and Merman's just like, "Huh, what are your elf ears here?"
Okay. Okay, you can.
I'm gonna stealth closer to it, not entirely on it, just close to it, and to see if I can get a better look.
You can start getting really, really close to it.
Should I do a perception, or is this
no.
something that pop
No,
out?
this is okay. So as you're sneaking closer, you can hear the rustling just getting a little. You can hear it kind of like shaking in this tall grass, and it kind of looks over, and a few other people kind of look in your general direction, and you can see that whatever's hiding starts to get a little nervous as it tries to slowly back away. As you get closer, you can clearly see the top of this thing's head, and it's actually a lizard folk.
Son of a.
Oh, okay. Toriel starts walking towards it. Like
Just walking towards it?
Just walking.
Yeah, and starts. Can I speak Draconian to it?
You do not speak Draconic.
You don't speak Draconic, but I do.
Okay.
And is he's just backing away slowly?
Yeah, you can say it in common and hope he understands. If you want to say something.
Who are you? Where are you from? How did you come upon this area?
Okay, and with
Does he know I'm coming there?
He does not know you're coming there.
Sweet. All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep getting closer slowly.
So you're still getting closer as Toriel starts to say these things. You can see that this particular lizard folk is getting a little more nervous. That he's been seen, and now he's gonna start kind of just like rapidly gathering his weapon, and he's gonna just start like trying to like shuffle away into the tall grass, making very obvious wet noises in the mud.
Grab him.
I'm gonna grapple him.
Oh,
I'm gonna
grab him.
You're gonna grapple him.
Who? Gabby, are you gonna do it? Because we both go in and we roll badly. Bonk.
I'm gonna be like, don't be afraid. We're your friends.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Aw, she's so
After blowing up all your friends.
If you,
Yeah, right.
Gabby, can you do me a favor and roll for persuasion?
Okay.
I'm gonna hang
Let me
back.
see. D20, right?
Yep.
Do you have any
Okay.
modifiers?
She might. I think she actually has a good.
I got 17.
17.
Do you have any?
Okay.
I mean, doesn't matter. I think that's good.
Okay, so with that, he's gonna kind of like stop in his tracks, and you're just gonna hear as he just stops and like kind of looks around. He's like, oh god,
Oh god.
and he slowly starts to turn around. I'm guessing Rena's fairly close to him at this point, Jordan.
I'm pretty close. I'm waiting to see. I'm tense and ready to
Okay.
pounce if necessary. Both daggers in my hand.
Ready to pounce.
Okay, ready to pounce out of the darkness.
Like a fish.
Well, before we get to that, like, can I, like, outstretch my hand and be like, here, like, I don't have anything in my hands. Like, I'm not gonna do anything. You can trust us.
which is a great lie for a wizard because you can just burn him to a crisp anyway.
Yep. That's awesome.
So
Burning hands.
He's actually gonna stand
I love
up.
that.
He's actually gonna stand up from the grass as he kind of looks towards you. He sees your outstretched hand, and he tries looking around to see if there's any other dangers. He sees everyone just kind of standing off into the distance, and he starts slowly walking towards you. And he speaks in a very he speaks to you in common, and he's just like, "You're the one that blew up my friends."
Well, I didn't know they were your friends. They were trying to kill us.
And he kind of gets really, really close to you, and he starts eyeing you. At this point, everybody behind you is gonna kind of be like on a little bit higher alert. He seems to be completely alone. It doesn't seem as if he's here with any other lizard folk, as far as you or anybody else around you can see.
I am full on tense mode,
Yes.
and I'm already in a pouncing like position.
Yes, and you are completely listening in for anybody coming in from a distance. I know.
Yep.
Right? Okay.
Yep.
And he's just like, what brings you here to the mirror?
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what happened. We found all these empty canvases, and my friends, the people I was with, I got separated from them. I'm trying to find them. but I've also heard of the crime that's been going on, of the gold that's gone missing. The god is he at?
Or you speak of Tiamat?
God?
Yeah. He puts his weapon onto his its little holder on the side. You can see now that he's kind of green, completely green, but he's wearing this really odd necklace. Just kind of it's just kind of riddled with like seashells and random things from other cultures, tokens and things like that. It's just kind of strewn about his neck. And as he kind of like puffs out his chest, you can see that he's very proud of what he wears as he gets closer to the rest of the party. And he starts to kind of just keeps speaking in common. And
That's a beautiful necklace.
Yeah, he's like, he kind of looks down at it. He touches it just gently. He goes, "Thank you. It's magical. It gives me great power." And he bows his head down and he goes, "My name is Snapjaw."
That's cool.
Good story, bro.
Ask him what he's doing here.
Well, can I whip something out that has magic in it?
Do you have anything?
Something that I have? Yeah.
Because you yourself are magical. Do you have any magical items?
Okay, so Toriel takes out this little charm that her parents gave her, and she's like, mine has it has little charms on it, and one of them is a seashell, and I start telling Snapjaw, my parents gave me this. It also contains magic because we are wizards.
He looks at it very peculiar, and he kind of touches the seashell on your charm, and he touches the own seashell on his necklace, and he just kind of gives you a nodding approval. And then he's gonna look at the rest of the party. He's gonna kind of just look around scared, and he's like, "What are you doing here? Who do you seek?"
Tell him. Merman's gonna kind of just butt in a little bit. He's not gonna have his weapon drawn or anything though.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna be fairly lax about the situation.
Okay, so not gonna choke him out with your bare hands. Got it.
No. His arms are crossed though.
Not yet.
That's what I was thinking. You're gonna choke the shit out of him.
Boy, we're trying to get over to the castle. I'm assuming that's where we were supposed to be taking all of this gold that we have.
He's gonna look at all of you. He's like, "You are cultist?"
Who has the dragon?
Merman's gonna kind of just shrug, and since he was told everything about the cultist previously, he's just gonna hold his hand up to him. And he's gonna unhappily just say, yeah, praise be Tiamat's glory.
Roll for deception.
I think I have a negative to that. Hold
on. And you guys make fun of me.
That's because you have no negative and you still get low.
Shut up.
I'm just saying as it is, darling.
So Snapjaw's actually going to go up to Merman as he's holding up his hand. He's going to realize that Merman is lying to him.
Oh, shit.
And he's going to be like,
Ooh.
"I smell the lie on you, dwarf. But it does not matter. Do you wish to kill the cultist?"
Depends. Are you going to stop me?
No. I'm going to help you.
Perfect. Then help us.
How do we know we can trust you?
He turns around. He looks Toro straight in the face. It's just like, how do I know I can trust you? This is not a land of trust.
You aren't dead yet.
I'm gonna pop my head out of the grass and be like, and I haven't killed you yet, so there's that.
With that, he's actually gonna be a little startled. He's gonna be like, oh god.
Hello.
So he
All
so
we know
he-
that we're, yeah.
So he's gonna actually inform all of you that that while he is still part of the same tribe, of all the lizard folk, he does not really like the cultist and those who follow the cult. He's gonna go a little bit more into detail. He's just gonna tell you, like, those foolish bullywogs, they treat us worse than the cultists treat them. I'm tired of it. The lizard folk must prevail above all else. If you help me kill the bullywogs, I will lead you to the cult.
What are the bullywugs?
Yeah. As you question it, he's gonna just like spit on the ground, like hideous creatures, green in appearance. It's like the description that he gives you makes it seem as if like they are this like greasy, oily looking creatures, although highly intelligent, are repulsive in appearance. And he just simply says, like, they are so ugly that you have to see one to believe it.
Have I ever heard of bullywugs before? Actually, now that I think about it,
You can do a
Can I
history
recall
check.
that?
You can do a history check.
Yeah, I think I'll do the same.
Oh,
What do you? How do you do a
dice
history check? Oh, you roll.
Yeah, you roll for
Yeah.
1d20, and then I can tell you if your character has heard of them.
25.
Haha, natural one.
Natural one? Okay. So Lucius just gonna be like, yeah, bullywugs, huh? Don't know what the hell that is. And then Rena's gonna recall that she's heard tales of what bullywugs are. They're indigenous to swamps. They actually resemble frogs.
Oh.
But aside from that, she doesn't know about their tribe or their ways. For each group of bullywugs is different from the last.
Are you letting us know that, Jordan, or is that just for you? Okay.
I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna look to Snapchat like bullywugs. I think I recall reading about them. They kind of look like frogs, don't they?
And with that, Snapjaw's just gonna be like, so you have seen them, hideous
Just
creatures.
in pictures. Just yes, they're very, very hideous. Are they very hideous? Did my 25 tell me if they're really ugly looking?
All you know is they look like frogs.
Do you think frogs are ugly?
Some.
Oh. Well, I've dated plenty, so I don't know. I mean, yeah.
Hey.
we are.
Hey,
You dated frogs?
froggies, are they ready?
Yeah.
To bully
Yeah,
wolves?
things,
You know,
things
the
that are
saying.
supposed to be Prince Charmings, but not really.
Got you. Understood. Got it.
See, me and
Just
Gabby are on
got
the
it.
same page right now.
Natural one charisma.
So, you know that the bullywugs are, although hideous on the outside, they are more hideous on the inside. For they are cruel creatures who believe that they are superior to everyone else. Unlike the lizard folk, who know that they are superior to everyone else. What are you laughing at, Dan?
Nothing.
Let's see.
So what I'm hearing, Snapjaw, is if we help you kill these bullywugs, you'll take us to the castle.
Yes, but in
And
the
you... Yes.
but the
But in
castle,
the
the
castle.
castle is not close to here, and inside
Alright.
the castle are my own people, and more of those hideous bullywugs. You must
And are
promise
you going
me
to...
that you
Sorry.
will not kill my people.
And what if they try to kill us?
if you let me speak with them, I can have them join our cause.
Do I believe him?
You can insight check him.
Thank you! Sorry, I'm being a little cunt.
Finally, an insight check.
20.
20.
Ooh.
So you can see that he does have the betterment of his people in mind. And he does indeed want to help you. What he does when he gets to his kind, you're not entirely sure, but from what you can tell, he does speak the truth.
What do you think, Reina? Should we trust him?
Snapjaw just looks at you as you say that blatantly in front of his face.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah. He's telling the truth. I believe him. And Snapjaw, I think it's safe to say we haven't killed you yet, so you have our trust for now. And hopefully we have yours. I can't speak for everyone, but I promise not to kill your people unless, after you speak to them, they still try to kill us. Because, after all, my life is important.
As soon as you say this, you're going to hear a small chuckle come from the back of the group as Jamna comes out, and she's like, "You're going to trust this filthy lizard."
That's why she's still around.
Wait, who was Jamna again?
She's the
She's a gnome.
Yeah, she's the rogue that they met along the way that may or may not have been responsible for a few people's deaths already.
I look at Jamna. Jamna, as of now, we are going to trust him. He hasn't given us any reason not to. And unlike some, he's actually told us information. Not really withheld anything important.
She's gonna give you like a very strong death stare. She's like, "Are you so naive that you would trust an unintelligent lizard? He may be leading you. He may be leading you to your death. He lives in a swamp."
This is where Toriel steps forward.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, well, she trusted this elf who came out of nowhere. So if she trusts me, and like I trust her, then I think we can trust this lizard.
Jamna's gonna just like, which is another sign of how naive you all are. If it was up to me, I would have stabbed you in your sleep. I don't trust you either, half elf.
But we're going to play nice, right, Jamna? Because she took out quite a few people with one bell.
All I saw was reckless endangerment as she blasted all of the canoes out of the sky.
Time sacrifices need to be made.
Ooh, I
Merman.
like this one.
Merman's gonna kind of agree with both of them.
Both of them. You're both right.
Yeah, she hurt. Like, it's like, yeah, reckless endangerment. What sacrifices do need to be made?
As of now, Snapjaw, I think we can say this is an alliance of convenience, yes? Once you get what you want, and we get what we want, we go our separate ways. No harm, no foul.
He nods in agreement, and Jamna just kind of walks up to him. She's kind of like half his size at this point, and she's going to look at him and she's like, "One wrong move, lizard, and I'll stab you. And I'll stab you so well that you'll wish that you died along with your friends."
Damn.
All right. Then I think it's time to kill the bullywogs.
I think we're all in agreement then.
Okay, so you're all going to be heading
Deondo,
into...
Tamalis, Lift.
Everyone's just like, Liz is just like,
Everybody's not here.
Tamla's like, okay.
No, I guess.
I put my hand out
I guess.
I put my hand out to Snapjaw and says, "It's an alliance then. Not sure if your people handshake."
He's gonna look at your hand like in a very peculiar way, and he's gonna put his clawed hand on top of your outstretched hand, and he's gonna grip it, and he's just gonna go like this.
Oh, all right.
For alliance.
I look over Lucius. I look at Lucius. Finally, someone who knows less about social graces than I do.
I can see that. It's pretty funny, actually.
Snapjaw, I think you and I might actually get along.
Welcome to the group, lad.
Yeah. So he doesn't have a lot of armor, All he has is his weapon and his magical necklace.
If I may ask, I'm a bit curious. What does your necklace do?
And he's gonna touch it. He's gonna. It gives me great power. It was given to me for my bravery in defending the castle.
Ooh.
The Castle Naruto.
Yes. Where all the bullywugs reside.
Castle
From who?
Naruto.
Who gave it to you, if you don't mind?
Oh, a very cruel elf by the name of Born Grey.
Born.
Born Grey. Cruel
So
elf.
Cord. Born Grey.
Do you know that name?
Familiar.
Toria, do you know that name?
Nobody should know this name.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was like, Carlos, when did you get to tell her?
Yeah, no.
Snapjaw, if we are going to be working together, could you tell us a bit about Born Grey and maybe anything else that we might need to know about the castle?
In the castle, there are well over 50 of these hideous bullywugs. Almost as many of my own people. Born Grey is a
50.
vicious man. I have not been inside the castle myself. For our only job as lizard folk are to carry the treasures to the castle and then guard its perimeter.
Alright, and you said you wanted to stop the cult, right? You don't want to be part of them. You're not really a fan.
I am not.
Do you worship Tiamat?
He just.
You can worship a goddess without liking the cult.
Sure enough.
He does.
No, but
he does worship
he said,
Tiamat.
yeah,
See?
he said it earlier though.
I didn't hear.
You were listening in.
Yeah, no, I mean like me personally. Jordan
Oh,
did not hear.
Okay. I
No.
was going to say, like, you as a character was
No.
listening in on stuff.
Yeah, no, I was looking up PC versus PC social interactions. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, you're gonna find out the Critical Role is a homebrew thing.
What?
You're gonna find out that Critical Role insight checking themselves is a homebrew tactic.
It's actually a lot of tactics. Some people like to use it, some people don't.
I like the idea that you won't know.
Oh, there
What?
you go. The DM has spoken. Lord God Carlos has spoken.
I
No.
didn't hear because I went to go pee.
I personally like the idea that you cannot, because everything that they tell you anyway is at face value. So
Okay.
for me, it's unfair because if I am a PC, I can literally lie to you to your face, and you have no way of knowing because the dice cannot decide that. And I, as a DM, cannot force somebody to tell you the truth because I do not know what's going on in their head. While I can force a truthful interaction with somebody who doesn't actually exist.
Mm.
So if Dan's like, oh yeah, I was on a boat and everybody died, but in his actual backstory, he's like, I killed everybody, fuck those guys.
I mean, why would I do that? Come on, stop, Carlos.
Exactly.
Spoilers. No joking.
But that's the thing, though. Like
Spoiler.
like the dice don't help with that because it's really up to Dan to tell you the truth or not. So if you roll,
Yeah.
I roll a 20, you have to tell me the truth. Doesn't really apply.
I don't know. I don't agree personally because that means I have to trust every PC. How do I know which one of these are like chaotic evil?
You don't have to trust them. That's the point.
Yeah, you don't have to trust them. You have to trust yourself to know what's right and wrong. And then if you, I mean, obviously, if somebody's coming up to you, you're not gonna be like, I love this guy. But
Yeah,
you
like,
have to
I didn't
trust
trust-
yourself.
I didn't trust Tam for the longest time. And
Exactly.
I
still,
know you didn't.
Yeah, for good reason.
Yeah, she's a fucking necromancer, bro. What the fuck is
Necromancy.
She's crazy as fuck.
that? She fucking just
Alright.
bringing people back from the dead and shit. I wouldn't trust her. I'm a fucking DM. I don't even trust her still.
Who knows what she's
I don't-
doing?
I don't-
Because we
What she's
still
trying
don't
to
know
do.
their background.
I don't know. I honestly
Exactly.
don't know what the hell she's planning because she hasn't really written out a lot of it. So I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
fucking trust you. You're gonna fucking tell me. You're gonna tell me that your daddy's a goddamn lich or some shit eventually, right?
I bet he's the lich from 10. He's probably the lich from 1,000 years ago. That's probably what's going on. She's probably yes.
But you see, Merman's gonna end up trusting her a lot.
Yeah, but that's the fun in it, right? The fun is like you don't really know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't believe the dice control all.
Okay.
At least not. Well, at least not between humans.
I guess we should go. Snapjaw, are you going to lead on? We've already rested. We're fine. We're great.
Yeah. He's going to motion over to the canoes. He's gonna tell you that he's gonna say like, I can lead you to the castle, but it is a treacherous journey. I hope you are prepared.
Be prepared.
We've killed a lot of things. I think we're pretty good. 1, 2.
Have you ever been into the Mere of the Dead Men?
Have I ever been into the Mere of the Dead Men?
They don't call it the Mere of the Alive Men.
I'm asking. The DM has run out.
Technically,
you have not.
We've been close to it.
You've been close to it, but you've never been inside.
We've been close to it.
Yes.
Yeah, when we went to go see.
But we've never been inside.
So his actual thing is just going like, it did not earn this name for being nice.
Is it anything like the what was it? The Fields of the Dead. We've been through the Fields of the Dead.
He's gonna look at you very confused, for he knows nothing outside of the Mere of the Dead Men.
He's been in the swamps. Get out of my swamp!
I mean, they both have to do with dead, so I'm sure. Wait. Oh, they're zombies.
What is a zombie?
Are the dead people that still walk? Our brains.
You mean
and all
undead?
that. Yes, those. Are the undead? Please tell me they aren't undead, Snapjaw. Please.
He's gonna look at you with a very confused look. He's just like, there are things out there that are far worse than a walking dead person.
I'll take anything but the Walking Dead person.
Or giant spiders, please.
You should probably stick close.
Oh dear God! I'm in Toriel's boat.
Oh, not again! I don't want to do giant spiders again, Carlos.
Giant spiders, you said?
I don't want to do that again.
I'm with
Toriel.
Toriel, Tamalis, Girl Canoe.
Girl Canoe?
Oh.
Girl
okay,
canoe.
so Jamna, Tamalis, Toriel, and Rena will all get into a canoe together.
I trust this group implicitly. Listen, Noel, I don't like dead things. You keep the dead things off me. I'll kill the alive things.
Sounds like a good deal.
You all investigate all of the canoes. They all seem to be in pretty decent shape. No obvious rotting or holes inside of these canoes. You're able to easily get inside of all of them. All members of this party are going to start kind of paddling in a direction with Snapjaw kind of like leading you verbally. As the
I'm switching from my crossbow to my longbow, by the way. I'm keeping it out.
From crossbow to longbow?
Crossbow to longbow, just in case. And I'm constantly scanning as we continue on.
Okay.
I take the other canoe with the other guys. I go, all right, gents. You land lovers, let's go.
Merman's gonna take the remaining boat.
By yourself?
By himself?
So we have all three of them? Yes. Also by myself?
Alright, I'll go with, so what is it, me and Deondo then?
Yeah.
Don't forget Snapjaw and Lift.
Oh, yeah. Also Snapjaw and Lift.
Alright. Alright, lads, let's go.
Why not Snapjaw with Merman?
Yeah, if you want Snapjaw, you want to go with Merman.
Merman, I think you can keep Snapjaw online, yes?
Merman kind of just like has his arms folded, vague death stare.
At who?
Who's dead?
At me? Are you death staring me?
No, he's death staring Snapjaw.
Oh, alright, that's perfect.
He's gonna awkwardly get into that canoe, and he's gonna start picking up one of the paddles. Like, would you like some assistance?
Yes.
Okay, he's gonna start paddling for you. As he kind of grabs both of these things and he kind of starts like rowing for you. He's gonna kind of lead the group. So Merman's gonna be in the front, and everybody else is gonna be trailing behind. The ladies taking up the back, just in case things get crazy because they also have their range attacks. Unless you guys would like to go a different route.
I am your neighbor.
I'm good in the back.
Okay, so Diondo's just Diondo's. I'm going to assume is just kind of sitting on this canoe, letting everybody else row for him.
Yeah. Well, it's me, Diondo, so it's just me. So I'll be
Lift, Dan, and Lift.
Oh yeah, that's right, Lift. Yeah.
So Lift is gonna. He's gonna be.
Rowing. Lift's playing his music. No, I'm joking.
No,
he's not. No, he's not. Lift is not playing his music in the middle of darkness.
Yeah, it makes it exciting. Come on.
Only if the music is just like Jason's just song playing in the background.
Okay, so as you guys are rowing through this dark, murky water, more of the blades of grass are gonna kind of show up. You're gonna see a bunch of like dead trees just kind of poking out from the water. It seems as if the water is maybe it appears to be about maybe 6 feet, but you're not really sure.
Oh, here we go.
As you're journeying through this swampy water, you can hear the several splashing noises coming from the side of your boat. As all of a sudden okay, what are you doing, Jordan?
Freaking out at all the noises.
As all of you are looking around, you can see now that there's about 16 very large crocodiles swimming adjacent to your canoes.
Oh, thank God they're crocodiles. I thought you were about to say large spiders.
Swimming?
Don't worry, Dan, I didn't roll for those.
Hey, they are such things. They're able to keep their feet on top of the water as they walk.
Are the crocodiles trying to eat us?
They are swimming adjacent to you, following each of your movements. Some of the paddles are kind of like hitting them as you guys are trying to row down this waterway. But it doesn't seem as if they are trying to get into your canoes. Just hoping that one of you falls out.
Oh, perfect.
This
I look at the.
Huh?
I look to the girls. Should we just let them be and hope none of us fall in, or are we going to have crocodile for dinner?
Well, let's not let anyone rock the boat here, shall we?
Rock the boat.
Rock the boat, baby.
In the distance, you hear Barant.
Jamna, I know you're partial to killing.
I like to kill things that I stand a chance against.
All right.
16 crocodiles does not bode well for any of us.
Oh, perfect. Wonderful. Love how many crocodiles there are.
Okay.
Well,
you guys continue to journey. You guys continue to journey down this very large body of water. The crocodiles give up their pursuit for you. As all of a sudden, you see a very large thicket of grass off into the distance. You're gonna actually have to go through this, and Snapjaw's starting to get very, very nervous. As he
okay.
Yeah, he stops rowing the boat. Everybody kind of comes to a halt. As he starts to look around, making sure there's nothing else in the area. The grass kind of starts to move slightly off in the distance. As soon as it does that, he puts the paddles back into the thing and he starts kind of motioning to everybody to not move.
I freeze. But I freeze looking at the rustling spot.
Merman just is not happy about the situation.
Yeah, so Snapjaw kind
My
of goes
bow
up
is still drawn, by the way.
Yes. Everyone is ready. As Snapjaw notices the grass moving, he goes very, very close to Merman so that nobody else can hear him, hoping that his voice doesn't travel far. He's just like, we must leave. We must go a different way. If we go through that area, we are sure to die.
What's ahead of us, boy?
Monsters.
This music right now is great.
Sounds like something out of Evanescence's album.
Is there a safer route?
We can go around. It will add a little bit of time to our journey, but we'll end up in the same place. Please do not make me go through there.
As much as I don't mind the idea of it, fine, let's go the safer route.
So Merman's gonna acknowledge the rest of the group as Snapjaw once again gets onto these paddles, and he starts kind of motioning off to the side, and he starts traveling around the blatant path in through some of the lighter marsh, trying very hard not to make any noise. As you make your way past the marshy area, you can see now that there's this hulking amount of kind of like swampy vines just kind of laying on the surface of this water. As soon as you start distancing yourself away from it, you can see that it starts to kind of rise from the ground. Looking, it doesn't have a blatant face, but you can see a very large, slack jaw just kind of protruding out from what would appear to be a head, as it starts kind of motioning a very large, viney arm and moving some of the grass away. As soon as it does, it picks something up from inside of the swamp, and it seems to be a rather large crocodile. It picks it up with relative ease and just snaps it in half and starts to consume it and engulf it, as all the vines just start to kind of envelop this crocodile, and he just kind of sinks back into the water. You were able to successfully get away from it.
Whew. I just shat my pants.
That's awesome.
Well, that just happened. Perhaps there may be worse things, zombies. Perhaps.
Or giant spiders.
Alright.
Merman just still dead set on just getting this over with. He's scoffing at the situation like it's nothing big.
Oh, big boy pants over here, Merman.
Do we know what that was?
You do not know what that was.
Alright. Can I make a mental note?
You can make a mental note of it, but none of
To,
you
like,
have
research
lived
it
in a
later.
swamp, so you are not entirely sure what that is.
I want to make a mental note to research that later on my next break.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
I go to
We're in canoes.
Oh. Well, I like whisper or whatever to Snapchat's like, is that the monster you speak of?
Snapchat's not in your thing though.
Yeah, he's not anywhere close to you.
Oh,
Yeah,
alright then.
we're spread out right now
Okay.
because we already left. We moved past that.
So as you guys are making your very, very strong progress through this swamp, you can see off into the distance, you see a large series of lights just kind of traveling off into the distance. They appear very beautiful. They look like little tiny firelights just kind of floating above the water. They start kind of getting closer and closer to all of you, just kind of flying overhead, illuminating a good portion of the water. But something about them makes you very uneasy. As they get closer, you can see that they're starting to kind of multiply in numbers as dozens of them start kind of rising from the grass and inching closely and closely towards you. As soon as you get closer, though, everything in the swamp grows extremely quiet, as a very large shadow just looms over you all, and completely, it seems as if the night sky grows even darker as a humongous figure just flies over all of you. You can clearly see as you look up, it seems to be a very large black dragon is flying overhead.
Jesus.
It's paying you no mind.
Shit.
As soon as it flies over, the little orbs of light start to kind of diminish and fade away, avoiding all contact with this very large shadowy figure. It flies off into the distance, disappearing over the horizon. But it seems as if the cult may have befriended what appears to be a very, very old black dragon.
Oh my
god.
Did you set the music, or was that on its own?
That was on its own.
That's like very well timed.
You travel for what feels like a few more hours. When you start coming across very shallow parts of this swampy area, it seems as if you can clearly see some land off into the distance. As you get closer and closer to this land, you can see now, in plain sight, a very large stone castle off in the distance. It's about 400 feet away, in case you're wondering. The castle is being illuminated by several torchlight. You can see rather large lizards actually patrolling the outside of this castle with lizard folk in tow. They are kind of guiding these lizards towards the castle. And on the backs of these very large lizards are the same style of crates that you saw at the in the cellar of the Karnath Roadhouse. It seems as if they are still transporting gold and goods to this castle. Snapjaw is going to look at Merman. He's like, "We have arrived."
Are you going to be able to get your people to be friendly so we do not have to harm them?
I will try my best.
I guess the same goes for me too, then.
Okay, so as soon as he gets to this little tiny patch of land, solid ground, as he gets off, he kind of ties the canoe to a nearby dead tree, and he says, "Caution. The castle is surrounded by quicksand. So please, follow me, or else you will die."
Noted.
All right, follow the leader then.
When we get our canoe onshore, I'm gonna try to copy that knot and tie our canoe to a dead tree.
Okay. Wait, you don't know how to tie knots?
Oh, that's okay. I know
It's
how
just
to.
a regular knot, right?
Yeah. You're just
I'm
trying
not
to
trying
make
anything
the
fancy.
same. Okay, you're just trying to make the same knot.
No,
Oh,
maybe
okay.
nothing fancy. I know how to tie a sailor's knot. Rena, I'm pretty sure does not. I'm just gonna tie a regular like knot like you would on like a shoe, and then I'm gonna double knot it and be like bunny ears. Hey.
And Lucius does a sailor's knot.
I'm gonna look over at Lucius and be like, bunny ears.
Lucius does a little smile. It's like, if you want, I'll teach you how to do different types of knots someday, lass.
That's right. Yes, because you're a sailor. I want to learn a sailor's knot. That's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Alright, quicksand. I'm pretty sure Merman, myself, and Jamnut do not want to get stuck in quicksand where the shortest will probably die.
Piggyback.
That dog did.
So you guys are pretty far away from this castle. You still have a little bit of a trek to make through this hazardous swamp. As soon as you all get off the boat, you can hear something kind of like pop out of the water.
Broby.
And as soon as it pops out of the water, Jamna is actually she's gonna be attacked by what appears to be a giant frog. As a giant tongue starts wrapping its way around her arms, she starts kind of like struggling as she tries to force this frog's tongue off of her arm, and she looks at all of you like, "Help me, fools!"
Well, I'm gonna take I have my ¿cómo se dice? My sword. I'm gonna try to chop off that dude's tongue.
Okay.
Wait. Do we really want to help her though? No, I'm joking.
Damn.
Yeah, wow, Dan. Jeez. I mean, I'm kind of on his side though.
So as soon as you start getting closer, another series of frogs hops out and onto the canoe. They start latching onto Jamna, trying to pull her off of the boat. One of them grabs her by the leg and she falls prone onto the ground, and she starts kind of like struggling, being very careful not to alert anybody who may be close by of their presence. But she's just giving all of you like a very desperate look, as all of a sudden she starts to consider that this may be the end of her.
I already said I tried to cut the tongue.
Yes. As you cut one of the tongues off, more of these frogs start to pop up. It seems as if now you're met with 10 of these frogs.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I guess we're going to be fighting these frogs then.
Yep.
You want to throw us onto a Mapperoonie?
Mapperoonie. Hold on a second. Let me make sure everything's cleared from the other app. And
I have shocking grasp all of a sudden on my cantrips. I never did that, did I? Did I get
You
that?
probably, I think you switched it because you were saying you were switching your stuff around.
I don't remember wanting shocking grasp, but okay.
Shocking Grasp? You have Shocking Grasp on?
I didn't know I did. I just looked over and it's underneath my spells list. It's one of my cantrips.
Okay. We've got all these frogs in place. Okay, you guys are getting transferred to map mode right now. So let me just actually put them. They're all like kind of like littered around here.
God, that's a lot of frogs.
Can we have something for Jamna? Is that possible?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just get her real quick. This is Jamna. Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Oh, wait, she's there twice.
She's everywhere.
There you go. And then Jordan, you're actually right here because you cut one of the tongues off.
Is Jamna free?
She is not free. She's actually being constrained by more than one frog.
So are we free to move at the moment, or
you're free to move?
Can I make an attack?
Go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna try to ice knife that frog right there. So those guys around. Oh shit! Wait, who's this? Did you just move?
That's Merman. Go for it. You ready? You gonna ice knife it?
Yep, I already said it. Yep.
Yeah, just do this
I'm sure he'll be fine.
I didn't see him move. Okay. Let me see what this. If I do it at a level 2, I don't know how strong these guys are. Whatever, fuck it. I'm gonna do a cast at a level 1 first.
Of what?
Ice knife, or I could do cast at a level 2, and I get 3d6 cold damage. You know what? I'm gonna do it at level 2.
Okay.
Casting at a second level. 19 plus 6, so 25.
Can I move too, or should I have to wait?
You can go ahead and move, Dan. 25 to hit.
Yep.
That hits.
Alright, so 1d10. Alright, it's a 4 in piercing damage on the target, and 10 cold damage.
So 14.
Yeah. Well, it's 14 on the one who I hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then what's the explosion damage?
10.
10?
Nice.
Okay, so these frogs are gonna like start looking around, and before he can even stick out his tongue, you just kind of insert one of these ice daggers straight into his body. Its body starts to kind of like fill up with what seems to be like air as it explodes in one quick succession as a ton of ice daggers kind of hit everything else around it. The other frogs are gonna get greatly wounded, and they're gonna actually start making their way back into the water. So they're actually gonna.
What was the save for that?
You have to beat a 14.
A 14 saving throw for what? Dexterity?
Yes.
Yep.
Shouldn't be too bad.
I take 10 damage.
Oh shit.
Okay. So Merman's actually gonna take one of these ice things straight onto his body.
Do I get some damage too, or do I have to roll?
No, you have to be within 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
He moved within range, so Dan, go ahead and do a dex saving throw.
Oh.
Well, I'm not 5 feet.
Of where?
Of the main dagger? No.
Yeah. I'm
No,
not.
that was 5
right,
feet.
that was. No, you're 10.
Ooh, got lucky.
I think that's where it was.
No, because it was right over here.
Which
was
one
it?
you?
Right here.
Wait,
It
which
was
one you
here. So
hitting?
these were the things that were supposed to get hit.
Yes.
These 3.
Yes.
And Merman.
I deleted the wrong one. There. So they start. They get hit by the ice, and they start to immediately retreat. Although the one that you hit exploded. Okay.
Right?
Um,
Can I do something?
Yeah.
So, I will do a,
Oh.
let's see, probably Burning Hands.
You're gonna do burning hands.
Yeah.
You're not gonna hit me, right?
You're gonna probably hit a lot of people with
Good
that.
point.
Merman.
Yeah.
Don't hit
I
me.
don't want you to. I don't want to hit you again. So
It'd be-
let me
it'd be
do
like this.
Firebolt. Well,
Okay.
is that the same or is it
No,
different?
Fireball's gonna hit a lot of us, too.
That's single target though.
It'd be-
Fireball.
Oh.
like
It's a
this.
beam of
Oh,
fire.
bolt. Oh, yeah, I have that.
Yeah.
That's single target.
Yeah. Fireball will kill everybody in the room.
Yeah.
Don't kill me.
Firebolt.
Yeah.
Firebolt will hit one frog.
I'll do that.
Okay.
So let me get a d20.
And Troy, you can go ahead and start prepping up your next attack if you like. You can start rolling for hit because I know you're gonna hit something.
Yeah,
So-
I'm gonna hit this Gary in front of me.
Yeah. What'd you roll?
18.
18. Okay, so you hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
A d6, right?
I believe. Wait for.
Uh,
1d6 for what? For your damage?
I think it might be 2d6 because of your level.
It should say it on the ability.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Also, Carlos, that was a 7 and a 15, so I'm pretty sure only one of those hit.
Yes, only one of them hit. So you are casting Firebolt. It's 2d10. That's how much the damage is.
Okay.
Nice.
So I got 4 and 2.
Okay, so which one are you attacking? This one right here? This one? This one?
The one that's right, like across from Rena. The one that's next to. The one that's like right next to the Jenna. Is that Gemma?
Jamna.
Yeah, that's
Jamna.
Jamna.
Okay.
So this one right here. Okay, so you send out a huge streak of fire damage. As soon as you do, it's gonna actually pierce this frog straight through the eye, and it's gonna just sear straight through its head as it just falls off of the canoe and starts sinking straight into the swamp. So with that, Merman's actually gonna take a mighty swing at one of these frogs, and he's gonna miss his first attack, but he's gonna come down swinging as he just completely just bashes this freaking frog and splatters him straight across this canoe. With this, there's only going to be 4 frogs left. One of them's going to be missing his tongue. All these other frogs are going to know that they've met their match as they all start to hop away back into the swamp.
I do. So they're trying to escape right now.
Yeah, they're trying.
Is Jamna still tangled, or
no?
did they let her go?
They're going to release her and run the fuck away.
Okay, I'm gonna put my hand out to help her up to her feet.
Okay. Dan, did you want to do something?
Yeah, when I do like a warning, just in case they decide to move back. Ray of Frost on the one that closest to me.
Okay, go ahead and roll for hit. Oops.
Did you stop the music on purpose, or did it stop on its
No,
own?
I stopped it. I'll try
Today's
to.
not my lucky. Today's not my day, guys.
Okay, so as soon as the giant frog jumps into the water, Ray of Frost is just gonna try to like hit the frog as it dives straight in and just sinks. As the Ray of Frost hits the surface, it just creates kind of like an icy surface on the top of this swamp.
I think my Ray of Frost became my shocking grasp.
Looks like that. Okay, so Rena's gonna help Jamna up, and she's gonna kind of brush off her shoulder. She's like, "Thank you for the help.
Of course. Are you alright?
I'm fine."
You've got a bit of drool, and I wipe the drool off her shoulder.
And she's
Perfect.
gonna just look at you. And she's like, "Let us never speak of this."
Speak of what?
Good girl. She kind of like reassembles her clothing, making sure that she's okay, and she's gonna get off of this canoe. She's like, "Come on, what are you all looking at? Let's go."
I go, at least it wasn't giant spiders.
No, but I think I have a new distaste for toads.
Yeah, Snapjaw's gonna look at you. He's like, "Don't worry, I made sure to avoid the giant spiders.
I like this man."
Although I don't know if there's any near the castle.
It'll be all right, Lucius.
I hope so.
Okay, you guys are gonna start making your way towards this castle, trying very hard not to alert anybody else. As you come
I'm gonna go make
across
food. Be right back.
Ooh, save me some.
What's she gonna get?
Food.
Food.
Food, glorious food. What food?
She's gonna probably make a sandwich or something. As you guys get closer to this castle, you can see a small group of lizard folk. You can see about 6 lizard folk and 4 giant lizards, kind of just making their way to the castle. They're gonna stop for a few minutes. When they do, the entire party kind of stops what they're doing to kind of see them off to a distance, and then Jamna's just gonna come in and like, "Okay, I want to come up to the back and I'm gonna make sure that I stab him straight in the head."
Absolutely not.
You wizard. You cast. Wait, what do you mean absolutely not?
We made a promise.
You made a promise. I didn't make a promise.
Let's first see if Snapjaw could at least get these guys to calm down and let us go.
You're honestly gonna trust the lizard?
Last, if we could go ahead and not have a fight, I'd rather have it that way.
We need to save our strength for that big giant dragon we saw.
If it hears us, we're all dead.
Okay, with that I can agree. Go ahead. Send the lizard. But if he betrays us, I get to say I told you so.
Multiple times, repeatedly.
And you'll be able to kill one extra lizard with it as well.
I mean, Gemna, if you're scared, you can just go wait by the boat.
Oh!
Listen here, you surly dwarf. And she's just gonna kind of like, she's just gonna bite her lip and she's just gonna like look away from you. So with that, you guys are gonna kind of approach Snapjaw, and he's gonna appreciate the fact that nobody has gone in to kill his friends. And you're like, what would you like me to do, people?
We'd like for you to get your friends out of here.
They will not leave.
Well, then at least get them to let us pass through uninterrupted.
You could even make it seem like if there's something going on somewhere else, get them out of the way.
Troy, can you do me a favor and roll a charisma check?
Sure. Let me check to see if I don't have a...
Any negatives?
Is it a charisma check or a charisma save? I just want to make 100% sure.
Just a charisma check. Okay. Dan, can you go ahead and roll a charisma check as well?
Yeah, sure. As well as I
Do
did
I need to
with
roll
that one.
anything? I brought my dice.
You can roll a charisma check as well, Jordan, if you like.
Nat 20.
13...
Did you hear me?
Yeah, nat 20.
Oh,
Okay,
charisma.
let me make sure.
Oh, 17.
Roll the 17.
Yep.
Okay. So, Snapjaw's gonna get really, really close to Rena, and he's gonna just like, I appreciate the opportunities, and he's gonna start walking away. He's gonna start kind of hobbling through this murky ground as he gets close to his yes.
By the way, because I don't actually trust him, I'm gonna look at the others a second. He's out of earshot and be like, I'm gonna follow that fucker and make sure he doesn't say shit in Draconic. And I rolled a 10 plus 11, so 21 stealth.
Okay. So.
Oh, and before I go, I'm gonna like, wait, if I yell Yahtzee, we're in trouble. And then I go.
What the hell's a Yahtzee?
Fuck is a Yahtzee?
Yeah, I go, what the hell?
Everyone's like, what the fuck is a Yahtzee? She's just making up words.
I think she just had a stroke.
What's a stroke?
Healer.
They know what strokes are, don't they?
No.
You mean like stroke with a blade? No.
As far as they know, in the world of Faerun, that's just called sad face.
Oh my god.
That's terrible. What happened to your grandpa? He had a face.
He's got the sag face.
Okay, so Rena's just gonna kind of give her like give him like a reassuring like look, but as soon as he turns around, she's gonna be like, fuck that, and she's gonna immediately like go into hiding, and she's gonna start sneaking off to the side, trying to listen in. He walks about 80 to 90 feet away. Everybody else is kind of low on the ground, making sure that they can't be seen as he starts talking to his friends. He's like,
Daisy, what are you doing? Okay.
and he starts to kind of like puff out his chest, and he taps on his chest, and he welcomes all his fellow lizard folk. He's like, my friends, I bring news. I have made an alliance with a group of adventurers who wish to rid us of the bullywugs. So as soon as he says bullywugs, everybody else just starts to kind of get like, ugh, goddamn bullywugs. He's like, but there is a catch. We must overrun the castle. And they promise to give us control and let us roam free as long as we lead them to the cult.
Oh god.
Out of the
They don't believe him.
So out of the 6 of these lizard folk that are there, 5 of them are going to believe him. And she's like, you have found us a way to get rid of these bullywugs? And he assures them that yes, we are. But we must trust them, for they have trusted me. And one of them's gonna immediately be like, no, you bring us shame. You trust these strangers. How do you know that they are not hiding in the shadows, ready to betray you right now? And Snapchat just he kind of just puts one hand on this other lizard folk's shoulder. He's like, they helped me get here, and we avoided the beast in the swamp. If they wanted me dead, they would have thrown me into the water long ago. We must trust them, for our people depend on it. This is not what Suncaller would have wanted. We must make sure that Farblex does not reign upon the Mere of Dead Men. The five of them agree wholeheartedly, while the other one just kind of like takes the hand and shoves it off of his shoulder and pushes Snapjaw. Snapjaw is kind of alarmed by this sudden gesture, as he's like, "Brother, please." He's like, "No. You will get us all killed with your foolish rebellion. I will not tell the others, but do not come near the castle, for you will die, and die by my hands." And he starts to walk off and lead the 4 lizards back towards the castle, as these other 5 are just kind of like starting to rethink their position, siding with Snapjaw for a second. But they all just like, "When the time comes, brother, you and your friends may pass, but you must promise me that you will skin as many bullywugs as you can." And the other 5 just disappear off into the nothingness towards the castle.
What's their problem?
You don't hear any of that.
You didn't hear
Oh.
any of that.
I'm the only one who was there.
Oops. I mean, what?
What's taking this guy so long?
I'm gonna pop out of the fucking hiding spot I was in and walk over to him. Just like, boop, pop out again.
He's gonna be standing very, very still, kind of looking over his shoulder slightly. He's like, "I'm guessing you heard all of that?"
I did. Do we need to take care of anything? Or should I just let them go?
Let them go. He will
You
see.
sure he's not gonna tell anyone?
He will see reason. He would not put his own kind in danger.
Good, because I was seriously regretting letting him walk away. But I figured better to listen to you first. And show them that we can be trusted.
I fear you do not trust me, Elf. Hiding in the
I was
shadows.
just here for... I was here for backup. What if he had turned on you? You would have been very happy to have one of us along.
Roll for deception.
14!
He kind of just gives off a little slight chuckle. He's like, "Yes. Yes, protection, of course."
Alright, it's the half-truth.
Are you telling him that?
I don't know, did he believe me?
I don't know, did he?
But, wait, Troy, what did you roll on deception when you tried to convince
Lower
him?
than both of you, so don't worry about it.
Alright, I'm gonna let it go. I'm not gonna say that. How many believed him? 4 of them?
4 out of the 5. Or sorry, 5 out of the 6.
Okay, and he said a name. What was the name that he said?
Which one?
Both. Said someone would not agree. Started with an S, I think.
Suncaller.
And then said that who couldn't be in charge?
Farblex.
Farblex. Sorry, I'm trying to write all this stuff down.
Yeah, but you need do you know what's going on? Do you need a little update?
Well, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
She said
So,
she needed an
yeah.
update.
What are you guys up to?
So this lizard, Snapjaw, was able to convince 5 out of the 6 of these other lizards to join his cause, and that they will let him through when the time comes, and that he plans a rebellion against the Bullywugs and the cult. One of them did not agree, and decided that he wasn't gonna rat them out, but he says if you come to the castle with your friends, I will kill you. So you have 5 trustees and 1 not so trusted.
Mm-hmm. Okay, got it. Thanks.
Should we go back to the others?
Yes, let us go back. I'm sure you will tell them everything that you heard.
I'm gonna let you say it.
So they make their way back towards the rest of the party, and he just kind of summarizes it by saying, like, we have made new allies, and we have also not made one. But when the time comes, we will prevail. But I still ask of you, do not kill any of my brethren. They speak merely of fear.
We will do what we can.
We'll do it best.
Promises.
Yeah. You hear Janna scoff in the background.
Janna, there were 6 of them. We could all be dead now if you wanted it. He didn't know I was there.
Or did he, Elf?
You seemed genuinely startled when I popped out of nowhere.
Wouldn't be
Plus, he doesn't know I understand him.
Wait, what?
Snapshot, did you know I could speak Draconic? Because I never spoke that to you. I've only been speaking in Common.
He does not know that you understood everything. He just knows that you were present for the conversation.
Oh. Well, now you know. So there's that. He didn't know I could speak it.
Mm-mm.
And I'm the only one in here who can speak Draconic. Nobody else.
Yep, absolutely right.
Didn't have to add that, but okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to. I'm like, she's trying to do it like that. I'm like, yeah, might as well. Yep.
Nobody else speaks that language, right, Lucius? Lucius?
Dragonborn. We've playing Skyrim.
No. I have horns. I'm not a Dragonborn.
I know Infernal. You know, blah 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 blah.
Okay. So Snapchat's gonna tell you, like, would you like to wait for the next group? Or would you like to head towards the castle?
If we wait for the next group, then we have more people that could possibly be on our side, correct?
Yes, there are many lizard folk guarding the castle. They are also used as scout for food and for intruders.
I don't know. What do you all think? The less lizards we have to kill, the less lizards we have to contend with,
the better.
The easier it is to take out the bullywogs, and to take everything else out. Yes?
Aye.
Alright. Snapshot, I'm still gonna follow you. I need to make sure you're safe.
He's gonna agree with you. You guys wait a few minutes, kind of just making sure you're not seen from where you are near the canoes, as you see another group of lizard folk walking towards the castle. They don't have any lizards in tow, but they do have another group of people next to them, or what you thought was people. You can see now that it's actually about 10 humanoid-looking frogs screaming, screaming at them to keep going, and that what sounds like worthless lizards. You can't really make out a lot of the conversation being so far away, but you can see that these particular frog individuals are tormenting these very few lizard folk as they're hauling these what seems to be very heavy crates and falling and tumbling into the mud and trying to push them as hard as they possibly can as the 10 frog humanoids are just kind of laughing at their misfortune.
Snapjaw.
You can see now that Snapjaw is just growling in anger as he sees his fellow brethren being tormented, and he just says underneath his breath, is like, "Bullywugs."
I put my hand on his shoulder. We can fight them now, and free your people, but we might alert everyone, or we can hold and wait and bide our time.
Roll a persuasion.
What you get? Perfect 20?
Hell yeah.
So,
These are literally the best dice ever.
so you're gonna see now that his hand was on his weapon, and he was gripping it extremely tight, as he kind of just sees, he hears what you have to say, and he's just like, "I will kill every last one of those bullywugs." I'm gonna show you a picture of what they look like.
Oh, they're not that
Don't scroll
bad.
down too far.
Oops. Did I just...
Yep.
Yeah. He also did that yesterday with whatever it was you sent us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's weird. It's only supposed to
Oh, yeah,
show you the
lizard
picture.
folk.
Don't worry. I'll take it away from your journals. Boop. There you go. That's weird. Let me see if, let me see why it's not... Did I show you... Oh, I showed you the actual thing instead of the handouts.
Yeah. As they walk by, can I just quickly... Well, that's what I'm missing. That's
There.
what Shocking Grasp took the place of and wasn't supposed to.
Bullywug.
Bully.
There. Now you guys see that.
Sloppy.
And I'll take away the lizard folk as well. And then I'll show you guys what the actual lizard folk thing is supposed to look like.
As they walk away, by the way, can I just cast True Sight on them?
True Sight? How long is the range on True Sight?
30 feet.
They are
Am I near?
they're a little over 50 feet away from you, almost 70 feet away now.
Damn, okay. Alright.
Okay, there you go.
That's a dope ass looking lizard folk.
Yeah, so that's actually what Snapjaw looks like.
He looks pretty sick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's got that awesome armor.
I love that fucking shield thing.
Mm-hmm. The turtle shield?
Yeah.
Yeah, just imagine that one, but with a really weird, funny looking necklace.
I want that necklace.
You want the necklace?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And I want... Wait, I don't know that it's magic yet, do I?
You can do an
He
arcana
said it
check.
was. Didn't he say it was magic?
Yeah, but not
Yes.
to us. I don't think he said it to everybody.
Yeah. He said it's magic. Dane, would you like to do an arcana check on the necklace?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for it.
9.
9.
Mm-hmm.
As Lucius starts to kind of like get closer to make sure that that Snapjaw isn't going to make a decision that he was going to regret, he kind of takes a closer look at his necklace and notices that it's just a necklace of trash that's been collected
No.
across the swamp and holds no magical properties whatsoever.
Oh.
Is that because I rolled shit, or is that serious?
I'm being serious.
Wow. Okay.
It's like orcs. Don't worry about it.
It's like what?
It's like orcs.
Oist?
Orcs.
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 Orc-
Oh,
Like
okay.
orcs and yeah, like in Warhammer, like their
Oh,
shit
they
isn't.
say-
Yeah, their shit
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
work. They're just magical.
Yeah.
So his shit doesn't work. Just something's magical. And he doesn't know what it is yet, or maybe I don't know.
Or maybe it was told by him.
Maybe he has no clue what he's actually talking about.
All right. That's cool. Good to know. Probably a family heirloom or something that he got.
Oh no, it was given to him, remember?
Oh, okay. So it's definitely like, yeah, okay.
It was given to him by Born Grey.
Or just lied. Hey, get this trash out of. You know, it's magic. Get out of here.
No, I think he said it just to give him confidence or something, maybe. Or to
he's
kill him.
cruel. Yeah, he's
Or,
cruel.
or to have him die someday. Yeah.
All right, are we waiting for the next group then?
Yes. So as Snapjaw is calming down, within a very few amount of minutes, another group of bullywogs are actually going to be kind of journeying towards where you are at the moment, where the canoes are.
How many?
There's actually gonna be 4 of them. It's gonna be
okay.
four bullywogs and 2 lizard folk. As they start walking towards the area where you are. So everybody.
Are they carrying anything, like weapons?
They are not carrying anything, but you can see that they are indeed holding spears. The bullywogs are holding spears, while and they're holding them kind of pointing at the lizard folk. As the lizard folk are walking forward with their
21 stealth. I hide.
with their weapons in hand. They kind of have it's like, it's not really like a sword as much as it is like kind of like a weird club.
So can I do a stealth and hide with Rena?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll
Okay.
1d20, and then you get a plus. Let's see, what do you get for stealth? You get a -1 actually. So.
Stay away from me, Toriel. You better stealth elsewhere, darling. Although she's got like the luck of the dice right now, so.
Oh, you fucking jinxed it, Jordan. I just got a 1.
Damn, wrecked.
I still love you.
The luck of the no, never mind. So
The luck of the elvish.
So Toriel's actually going to be hiding adjacent to Rena. She believes she's very, very sneaky. She thinks that nobody else can see her, but she is clearly in plain sight.
No one can see me. I can't see them.
Wait, she's like right next to me?
Why?
If I stand very still and I move really slowly, I am invisible.
Is
It's
she
like
next to me?
The Emperor's New Groove.
She's next to you.
Shoot, go. You're not being sneaky. Walk away.
It's like the Emperor's New Groove with Grunk.
I was thinking more like Drax from Infinity War.
Oh. Stealth, right.
I'm stealthing away from her. 19 plus 11. Peace. 30. I rolled a 30.
Okay, would anybody else like to sneak or hide or do anything?
Getting away from this girl, man.
You can just hide, by the way. You don't have to sneak away.
Yeah, I'll just hide.
Yeah, I guess we're hiding. We're waiting for these dudes to come on up.
Okay, so as the bullywogs get closer and closer, you can see now that the trend of bullying on the bullywogs
Oh my god.
are apparent.
No.
As they just tell them, like, go take the canoes, get us more gold. As they start kind of like poking the lizard folk to get into these canoes.
I have both my daggers. Both daggers, not sword. Both daggers to my side. And I'm holding my action until the 2 lizards are safe. Or a safe distance away.
As soon as one of them pokes the other lizard, he's gonna turn around rapidly. He's like, you dare attack me, you filthy frog. And as soon as he does it, the bullywog just like, oh, brave little reptile, aren't ya? Get back in line, or Rezmir will skin you. And as soon as they say the word Rezmir, the lizard folk just kind of like bow their heads and they start getting into one of the canoes. By this point, Ren is gonna realize from across the way that that Snapjaw started kind of rising up.
Yep.
From the back of this from this tall grass.
Can I catch his attention?
You can catch his attention.
I'm gonna nod my head. And I'm gonna throw my daggers!
You gonna throw your daggers?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's only 4 of them now.
Go ahead and roll for hit.
5 plus 9. So the Dragon Tooth Dagger is a 14, and the dagger plus 1 is 23.
Is it 14?
Yeah.
Okay, so your Dragon Tooth Dagger is actually going to fly straight past this bullywug. And it's just going to land somewhere off into the distance.
Oh no, Jordan.
And the sword is actually gonna go straight through.
It was 2 daggers.
It was dagger plus 1.
Yeah, or sorry, your.
I can't throw it. I can't throw a sword.
So your dagger is gonna hit. So I need you to roll for damage on the plus 1.
9.
9?
Yeah. I spent a shit ton of money on that dagger, man.
You can still look for it.
On the Dragon Tooth? Yeah, it's not gone.
Yeah.
Just off into the distance,
know.
away from your reach. So as soon as you throw your other dagger, they see the other one whiz by, and this.
Oh wait, I get sneak attack.
Yeah.
Nine, 10, 11, 12, 18.
18 plus that, or total?
No, 18 total.
Oh, okay, I was just like, oh shit. Okay, so as soon as you throw one of your daggers, it just whizzes past you, and it just kind of sinks off into the distance. One of the bullywugs turns around and he's like, what the hell was that? As soon as he says that, one of the dagger goes straight through his back. His heart is just penetrated straight through. This is really loud fun.
Yeah, it's really loud. Thank you.
As soon as the dagger goes out, you can see like his chest just kind of pop out as he just kind of falls straight into the ground, face first. The other 3 bullywugs are looking around and just like, oh god, ah! And they start like kind of like shoveling around, getting the spears. She's like, you lizards, it's your kind that's doing this to us, isn't it? And they start like kind of like walking towards the lizards that are trying to get into the canoes, and they start preparing their spears.
Do we roll initiative?
Roll for initiative.
All right.
All right.
Can I have control of my character so I can do the initiative roll?
Oh, a second.
Thanks.
Let me move you guys around.
Oops, I did intelligence. Let me do that again. Sorry. Do I have to keep it at 7, or can you get the 15 I rolled?
There you go. I hear the music twice. It's really weird. Oh, so there we are. I was like, where the hell are they on my list?
Dan, did you also buy one of those Dukes?
Mm-hmm. Really badass. I swear to God, they were awesome.
Bought one of those what?
The mats.
Wait.
Oh yeah, these are nice.
Yeah, I got I didn't have red, so I got a black one.
What are those for?
Dice trace.
They're dice trays, so like I've been
No, we
rolling,
don't,
and you can't
no.
really hear.
You can't hear it because you're rolling on the mat?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can still hear it, but it doesn't sound like this is a difference.
It's not like obnoxious,
like 1.
and it makes for cleaner rolls.
Well, it also
So-
preserves the dice so that they don't get worn out.
Yeah. Like I don't really have to worry about like my dice going off into the distance anymore or falling on the ground because it stays in the tray.
That makes sense.
Okay. Okay, guys, were those your rolls?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead, Jordan.
Took her out. She didn't want to.
I go again? Sweet. Alright. I'm still hidden, right? So if I pop out, I still get sneak attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, oops, sorry. I was supposed to move this guy right here.
I am wielding the short sword and the dagger +1 now.
Wait, what do you mean? The dagger +1 is in this bullywug's back.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm stupid. I have the Slayer short sword.
Yep.
I'm gonna run over. Is it gonna take an action to pull that dagger out?
It's gonna,
it is, isn't it?
It is gonna take an action to pull it out of his back.
I'll worry about dual wielding after then. I'm gonna hit with the short sword. 16 plus 9, 25.
25 hits.
Okay, and that's 5d6 plus 6 of damage. Pretty good. Alright, that's 10, 18, 20, 26.
26 damage.
Yep.
This bullywug just kind of gets a little startled at all of a sudden as this elf just approaches him, and she just inserts the sword straight into his head in a downward motion and just kind of impales him, and as she pulls it out, he kind of just falls over. The other bullywugs are completely aware of your presence now as they look around just like, oh god, they killed Fred! No, I'm just...
Viva la revolution!
Oh god.
Free the lizards!
Did you scream that?
No, I didn't scream it, I said it.
Okay.
I ain't gonna scream that shit.
Okay. So, with that... Oh wait, I have to roll some initiative on this lady right here. There you go.
Go Gemna.
Okay, so she's gonna...
Kill things.
She's gonna run up here, and she's going to attack this this guy.
Does she get sneak attack?
She does get sneak attack. She actually rolled a nat 20, so she's gonna... I'm gonna just say that she is going to obliterate the living hell out of this thing. She inserts her dagger straight into where his crotch would be, and she just goes in a cleaving upward motion, cutting him almost in half, as she kind of just kicks him into the mud, and then spits on him as he falls dead onto the ground. It's Toriel's turn.
Okay. So I come out of hiding and I just start running and screaming, and I jump in front of Rena and I hit the frog that's in front of her with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
So
I thought
I'm
the
gonna
frog
roll
in front of me was dead.
one that's like right across from you, right? The one that's like to your left.
Oh, this guy's dead. I'm gonna move you over to this one, the only one that's left.
So that one then.
Yeah.
Okay. So 20.
Natural 20?
Nice.
So I have a very important question for you, Gabby. Is, are you trying to kill him?
Not do that. Like if I hit him in between the eyes really hard.
You can knock him out.
Okay. Well, I have a cool line for that. Leapfrog that bitch.
Okay, so you are killing him, or you are,
I guess I'm knocking him out then.
You want to knock him out? Okay.
Yeah.
So she takes the quarterstaff with two hands. She says her funny line, and he's just like, what? And then boom, she just hits him straight in the thing. You can hear his skull kind of just like crack, and he kind of just goes limp and falls backwards onto the ground as these lizard folks are just on the canoe are just terrified at how fast you were able to dispatch these bullywugs. They've never seen somebody attack them and kill them so quickly before. As they kind of start getting out of as they start getting out of the canoe, they hold their weapons, thinking that they're next. As soon as they start pulling their weapons out, Snapjaw's gonna just come out, and he's gonna be like, "No, brothers, we mean you no harm." And he's like, "What are you doing here? They just murdered everybody." It's like, "Yes, but we're here to overthrow the bullywugs. These are my friends." And they're gonna just look around. They're gonna see all the chaos and this poor frog that was kind of cut in half. And they're gonna throw their weapons to the canoe, and they're gonna kind of like do like a friendly jab and like push Snapjaw backwards. It's like you scared the daylights out of us. Like, We thought we were dead for sure. As they kind of gather around this this unconscious bullywog, they're just gonna be like, are we gonna kill this one too?
Do we want information from him first?
Anybody else?
I'm asking the two lizards.
Oh, you're asking.
Shouldn't we get information? They've been inside the castle, right?
The lizard folk inform you that they have not been inside the castle. That their only job is to drop off the money, and then to leave immediately. Only a select few lizards are allowed inside.
No, I asked the bullywogs are allowed to go in.
Oh, the bullywogs? Yes, the bullywogs are allowed to go inside the castle.
Yeah, I want to interrogate that bitch, and then let you both do whatever you want. Or you three, because I'm sure Snapjaw's got a little bit of pent-up anger.
Okay, so they're gonna agree, and they're gonna help you kind of tie up this little bullywog and to start slapping the living daylights out of him to try to wake him up. Yeah, and then they start looking at each other, kind of laughing. It's like, oh, that feels kind of good. As soon as the bullywog starts waking up, they start slapping him again.
Alright, enough. I say in Draconic too, just enough, calm down. Feel like I'm children!
They're gonna just kind of push the bullywog off to the side. And this little bullywog's just gonna be looking nervous. He's gonna be looking around like, oh god.
Lucius, do your thing.
Aye, lass, of course.
Yeah. He sees this tiefling approach him, and the smell of asparagus growing strong in the air.
Oh, jeez.
What would you like to do to him, Dan?
The bullywog doesn't understand Draconic, right?
So the bullywog actually only speaks in bullywog.
Oh. Okay.
But we heard the others talking common, didn't we?
This bullywog only speaks in bullywog.
Oh,
wait.
That sucks.
Who has... Shit.
Anybody have comprehend language? I have comprehend languages!
I would have had it if I didn't pick the teleport move. But yeah, go ahead, Jordan.
For the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. I can understand it, I can't speak it.
Does
Ariel, my character?
does Snapjaw know Bullywog?
Snapjaw, do you speak the language, the filthy, filthy language?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, because I do.
Perfect.
Nice.
And I say, Lucius, perhaps we should let Snapjaw. This is our chance.
How about interpret?
Oh, we could do that too. This is our chance to figure out what's actually inside the castle and the defenses. And I'm going to cast comprehend languages so I understand everything Snapjaw is saying, just to make sure. I want to know.
Okay.
I wanna know.
So Snapjaw's gonna go up to this bullywog, and he's gonna slap him straight across the face. And he's gonna look around. He's like, I just really wanted to do that.
Lucius, any of us actually can ask questions, can't we? Because he's.
Yes, he'll interpret for you.
Actually, Lucius, you're intimidating. He already peed. Lucius, how about it? You and Snapjaw. I sit down and I put my knees up to my chest and I listen.
You're sitting in the mud.
Sure, why not? No, I'm sitting in a canoe. I sit in canoe.
Okay. What are you gonna ask him, Dan?
Oh, the lad. This will be simple. You tell us what you know, we won't kill you. How about it?
So Snapjaw's gonna actually interpret for you, and the voice that comes out of him sounds like a very weird, croaky, guttural sound. Yep. Pretty much what Dan just did. I
kind of expected.
as he speaks his language, this bullywug just kind of like looks at him a little startled, completely translating. And I'll just say all of this in common tongue because I'm not gonna have to translate each time. But he says like, "I know nothing, and you get nothing. the lizard folk will never overcome the bullywugs. I'm sure Suncaller knows that firsthand." And he starts to kind of like laugh in a very weird croaky way, like.
I'll go. I'll be like, lad, we care less about both of you. All we want is the cultists gone. Between you two, you guys could live. Just let us get the cultists. That's all we need. So let us know about the defenses, would you?
Snapjaw doesn't fully agree with what you had to say, but he translates it nonetheless.
I wink. I guess I wink at Snapjaw to make it like I'm just trying to
feel more comfortable. Just lie to this idiot, right? Yeah. And the bullywug just like, the bullywugs will never reside with the lizard folk. Disgusting, green, hideous lizards. For we are the rightful owners of this mirror. You get nothing from me. The cultists, Rezmir, they will rule everything. And you will all be burned asunder.
Lucius, why don't you stab him in the foot?
Stab him in the foot?
Stab him in the foot.
Oh, I heard stomp him on the foot.
I'll do that too. Give him a taste of pain. Remind him about his other friends.
I'll go ahead and do a thaumaturgy and make my eyes glow, and then I go ahead and put my put my hands on his shoulder and then punch him in the stomach.
Put my shoulder on his shoulder.
Put my shoulder on his shoulder. Go like this.
Shoulder right into. As soon as you punch him, he lets out like a small like croak. As you hit all the air out of his stomach, and he starts like kind of coughing up, and he just starts he looks straight at Snapjaw, like, tell your tiefling friend that he gets nothing. Everyone is beneath the bullywugs.
Merman's gonna. I'm assuming we're all like huddled around.
Yeah.
Merman's gonna step forward, and he's just gonna drop his maul like in front of him, kind of just using it as
Thank you,
kind of just using it as like a cane with the hammer part just stuck in the mud.
Mm-hmm.
Snapjaw, right? Snapjaw was his name?
Yeah, Snapjaw.
Hey, Snapjaw. Tell him he's about to be beneath this hammer if you just tell us what we want.
Snapjaw gives you a nodding approval as he translates, and this bullywug is gonna grow very nervous. And he's just gonna start like, if you kill me here, Borngray will kill you. And if not Borngray, Farblex will make sure that all of you die.
Who are those people?
You guys can go ahead and roll for intimidation.
All of us?
Mm-hmm.
As a group.
Huh?
As a group?
As a group.
For the people who have intimidated him, so just Dan and Troy.
Okay.
Okay.
Good, because I rolled a 3.
What did you roll, Dan?
I think I might go back to digital.
God damn it. Did you roll a 1?
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's bullywug.
You had glowing red eyes. He has glowing red eyes.
Yes.
Can I
You
have
can't
an
get advantage on that? Yeah. Can he have advantage?
I will give you an advantage on that, Dan, because it was a very good setup.
Okay, here we go.
Roll another one, I swear to God.
16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay, so this bullywug is going to look back and forth between the two of you. He's going to grow just slightly more nervous. as he's just like, I cannot tell you anything, for Farblex will kill me. And nobody betrays Farblex.
I go, you don't tell us anything, we'll kill you anyways, lad. If you tell us something, we can let you live. We might be able to kill the man, that Farblex man you keep talking about. And then you won't have to worry at all. Hmm?
Go ahead and persuade him. You roll another one.
Yes!
Wow.
God.
Dan, on Dan, show me the dice you're rolling, please.
Hold on, I gotta go pee. Be right back.
Okay. I thought you were rolling that big ass fucking dice.
No.
Hearing like
Okay,
a
guys.
thumping,
It's
and I
just-
was just like, "What is that?"
It's just not been a good day for me.
Switch your dice. Stop using that one.
I've been switching it around.
You rolled natural ones on 2 different dice?
Yeah, well, not that one.
So,
But I've been rolling low on all my dice.
I just tell Snapjaw. Just tell him that if he doesn't tell us what we want, him and Farblex are going to have a lot in common, and it's the end of this hammer.
As soon as Snapjaw tells him this, he's gonna look you straight in the eye, looking away. He's gonna just say it in his native tongue, but he's gonna be like, I would be proud to die in the same way as Farblex.
I'm assuming Snapjaw repeats that back to me verbatim.
Yes. Snapjaw says he wishes to die. Can I be the one that doesn't?
So
Why are you rolling for
Okay.
Dan?
I was just trying to see if my digital would be better than my
I
fucking...
kind of just like chuckle at Snapjaw.
God damn, yes it would have been.
Yeah, you can kill him, but if you kill him and I kill Farblex, what is it, Farblex?
Mm-hmm.
Fublox? Roblox?
Farblex.
Farblex? It's like, if you kill him and I kill Farblex, then this guy didn't get anything that he wanted.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yep. And with that, he just kind of looks at you and he takes out his weapon and he's just gonna start bashing this this bullywog's head in, and he's gonna hit it repeatedly 15, 16 times until the only thing that's left of this bullywog is just a pile of mush.
Merman just like chuckling again, and he's just like, hey, I like you a little bit more every time you do stuff, Snapchat.
I'm
Damn
a
it.
little repulsed.
Me too. Vomit in the corner.
I felt like there could have been another way for a second.
Not with all of us filling our shit, no.
We could have tried and mark him as a traitor. Then he has nowhere to go. And no one would care to...
Yeah. Dan, and how do you figure we're gonna do that? Let him go and then let him tell other people there's intruders?
No, we could mark him. Like they did with the guy that we found on the dirt.
You gotta take the social climate of the swamp people, Dan. I don't think
Yeah,
that's a
true.
thing that happens here.
We don't know that. We could have asked Snapjaw.
I mean, the lizards have traitors. They just called
Well-
when Jordan was a lizard a traitor. So
It's a little different of the situation, though. But regardless, this guy's dead now.
I know. I just thought of it right now when you were bashing his head. So it doesn't matter. It's like
Who killed him, Snapjaw or Merman? I wasn't paying attention.
Snapjaw.
Snapjaw.
Yeah, okay.
So now we just gotta make sure Snapjaw doesn't kill Farblex later, because then that guy's gonna get what he wanted.
Well, he won't really know that, will he?
I'll know that.
Well, we could raise him back from the dead and then show him and then kill him.
Tavalis!
Tamlin's is just kind of looking at everything like, what the hell is happening?
Honestly, not sure. I thought it was just going to be all an act. This is the second person I've seen killed in cold blood.
You must be a terrible rogue.
Who was the first?
Merman.
Starting to realize that Merman's actions aren't always so nice, right?
Merman, what are you?
Well, and what did I tell you before?
I don't remember.
I told you I was none of your business.
Ooh, Jerry.
We've been working together for a while. Perhaps something.
Perhaps. But I don't want to tell you anything, so... Like I said, I'll help you kill some things. I didn't tell you I'd divulge my life story to you.
Feel like you have a wonderful story in there.
It's not that wonderful.
300 years old. I bet you've got a lot of stories.
Not a lot of happy stories.
Doesn't make it any less wonderful. Alright, next group then. There's 50 lizards to get through.
So,
They're gonna be here a while.
So Snapjaw is gonna start talking to his buddies who are there in Draconic, saying like, "You can see now that what we plan to do. They can be trusted." And they're gonna be a little envious, like, I wanted to crush the Bullywug's skull in.
There'll be plenty of Bullywug's skulls to crush in, you two.
So Snapjaw tells them, like, go back to the castle. Tell everyone in the castle what we plan to do.
Quietly.
Quietly. Let them know that the day is coming where Farblex will fall. They agree wholeheartedly as they walk off.
Really quick before you go. Resmir.
Yes.
Is she in there? Is she here?
They kind of just shake their heads like, she comes and goes. Whether she's there, we do not know.
If she's there, things might get a bit more complicated. That dragon that we saw earlier. The black dragon. Is he here? Right now, like... in the castle. Near the castle.
The black dragon of the swamp?
Yes. Yes.
He's most likely in his cave.
What, do you know his name?
My god. This name is going to come out very weird. Let's see if I can get it the first time. Vorara Galmanthar.
Vorara
Galmanthar.
Vorara Galmanthar.
So he looks at you and he just tells you he claims the Mirror of the Dead Men as his own.
Alright. Any advice in case he wants to kill us? What do we say? What do we do so he doesn't hurt us?
There's only one thing you can do.
Run.
If Vorara's near you, running does not work. The only thing that has been proven to work is to beg for your gods to let you into their heaven.
Perfect. Wonderful. Good to know. Well, alright then. Thanks for the answers. Vorara Galmanthar. Vorara Galmanthar. I'm just gonna call him Vora.
Vorara.
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 Vorara Galmanthar.
Volara, come far. It's an ancient black dragon. Okay, so. Let's
Bless
see.
It's a black dragon, right?
So it is a black dragon.
Yeah, right.
Very large black dragon.
I wonder how my black dragon is.
Probably dead.
Anyone else wonder how Kale is doing?
No. Every day.
He's probably dead, isn't he? I'm very sorry, Deondo. I know you liked him.
Poor Phandalin, man. They got werewolves. They got fucking Mirror the Dead Men. And then everyone's going missing.
I guess out of character, I don't think anybody knows where Kale is. Because we haven't talked about it.
No, we haven't. I know we don't.
No, between me and Carlos, that's just like still up in the air.
Yeah.
Like I have an idea for it, but whatever I present Carlos is purely up to Carlos.
To be honest, we do have to talk about that. Maybe we can talk about it after this.
Okay.
So, but yeah, the heroes of Phandalin are separated, and Kale is nowhere to be found.
Deondo, are you alright?
Why wouldn't I be?
You were saying something earlier about not really liking dragons and being angry about it.
Yeah, fuck dragons.
Somewhere out there, Dramash is going, ow.
Yeah.
What? What about him? What? Spit it out.
Is it all dragons, or is it just, chromatics?
Would you like?
What? Your mic broke. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, I said, wouldn't you like to know?
What is it with everyone being so secretive lately?
I just don't want to talk about it.
Alright, alright. I just wanted to make sure you're alright.
I'm fine.
Seems as if Deondo has his own deep dark secrets. Boom, boom, boom.
I feel like it lets out when he's drunk. Alright, Snapshot. Any others? Or are we gonna start heading up?
He's gonna say, I think it's time that we move towards the castle.
Alright. I'm following your lead.
Oh. Oopsies. Oh, that's it. I accidentally closed my roll 20.
Yep.
How dare you?
Our god is dead!
You join as GM.
Anyone in the mood for frog legs?
Oh no.
They actually don't taste that bad.
Tasty.
They actually don't. They don't taste bad, but I would never do that
They
again.
taste like chicken.
Chicky.
Just like how chicken tastes like whatever it's cooked in normally. Just something like that.
I didn't like them when I ate them. It was slimy and weird. Like steamed chicken feet. No.
That's weird. You must not have had a good frog leg.
I don't know. I was in France.
Goddamn French.
Go though, to be honest.
12 plus 11, 21 stealth, forward, behind, stab jaw.
12 plus 11?
12 plus 11, 21, 23.
There you go.
I'm a math teacher!
I was just thinking that.
I teach all the maths! I'm very good at it!
Let me add you guys to this map real quick.
Thank you!
Let me know if you guys have sight or not.
Give me sight beyond sight.
No sight.
Okay. Nope.
Can you at least see your icon?
Nope.
Nope.
Thunder.
That's it, guys.
Oh, I see my icon. I see my icon.
Wait, what?
I see my icon.
Oh my gosh, I'm so tiny.
Yeah. Well, that's because you zoomed out. You gotta zoom in.
Oh my god, how big is this fucking map? I see lift.
There we go. Okay.
I only see lift.
I see
Still no
myself.
vision.
You only see Lift because that's a character that you were controlling before, so let me just add Rena. Let me add Janna.
Excuse me.
Okay, and a lizard.
Still no vision, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna give all of you vision right now. So that's weird. Why can I not give you vision? Did they change something in Roll20?
Maybe.
There used to be an option in advance that can give you guys vision in certain distances, but I can't do that now. I don't know, maybe it's because I have to enable.
There we are.
Yeah, that's me doing it though. I wanted to be able to give you guys auras.
I'll go get cereal. I'll be back.
Okay.
Oh, I love cereal.
Cereal and milk. Cereal and milk.
Oh man, guys, I want Lucky Charms.
Do you have Lucky Charms?
No.
Oh.
I wonder why you can't give us vision.
I don't know.
Is it a map thing?
No, it shouldn't be a map thing. Oh, you want to know why? Because I stopped paying for the dynamic lighting.
So you have to show us the whole map now?
No, I have to show you guys what you see. Like this.
How much was that?
$10 a month.
That wasn't
Jeez.
that bad.
Yeah, I know, but I'm already paying for like a million other things.
No, I know. I mean, I know I was the one that paid for it first. It's worth it, in my opinion.
Yeah, maybe later.
We'll think about it. We'll talk about it.
Okay. So this is what you guys see off into the distance as the sun begins to rise. Okay, you guys can see that, right?
Hmm?
Yeah, we have some vision.
Let me show you the outside walls of this castle. You can clearly see the entrance to this place. It's kind of leading up this this trail over here. You can see an opening on the side of this castle. How would you guys like to proceed?
The castle's to the south?
It's to the south. That wall.
Okay, I see it. I seen it.
Alright, Snapjaw, is there any more scouts we must be on the lookout for?
There are many scouts, but if you are with me, we may be able to fool them into thinking you are just more cultists traveling from another encampment.
So do you believe your other lizard friends won't be a bother to us?
For the time being, no.
Well, if you don't happen to know any other easier ways in, I don't mind kicking in the front door. Metaphorically, of course.
¿Qué está pasando?
We're deciding how to continue on into this castle.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a map now, so we can see what's the area looks like. Yes, man.
You guys are gonna start approaching?
I guess. Yeah.
Lead the way.
You guys can start walking. I'll reveal more areas as we get closer. You're muted, I think,
No, I'm joking.
I said I rolled a 23 stealth, so I'm gonna stealth ahead.
Okay.
Hopefully not end up in quicksand.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. I forgot about the quicksand. Is this guy not leading us in?
He is leading you in. You're okay.
Okay.
As you get closer, you can see a couple. You can see a building just kind of like adjacent to this castle, and you can see a very large opening. Very large. Sorry, a very large opening to where you are right now.
Over here or over this one?
Huh?
Or are you talking about this?
That right there, where you're pointing at right now.
Okay. And these are the houses I'm guessing you're talking about?
So.
It's so weird. Oh, there we go. I think I see it. Okay, I see it now. Although, is it supposed to like be blacked out? Like, because there's like I see like a stone thing outside, and I see us like there in the. See anything that's in that black, right?
Yeah, you're not supposed to see
like
anything. So it's like a fog of war.
Yeah.
So from where? Oh, actually, sorry. You guys were supposed to be able to see this too. There you go.
We see as we walk along, whatever Carl lets us opens up for us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I reveal more of the map as you guys walk. So, these are actually longhouses, and Snapjaw's actually going to tell you is like, sorry, actually, first the longhouses are made from reeds that are like bound into these really large, thick bundles, and they're bent upside down, making like U-shaped ribs. The spaces between the ribs are latticed and thatched with more reeds. Each longhouse has a single door in the center on one end of the wall, which you can see one of the entrances easily from here. The construction technique used in these houses is like it's kind of like ingenious because it can survive all of these weird climates and terrains. Snapjaw informs you that is actually where the lizard folk are residing. They are not allowed to sleep within the castle walls aside from a select few.
Should you go and tell them that we're about to, storm the castle?
Or at least tell them about
The plan.
how the bullywog aren't going to be a problem for them anymore.
We could use all the extra help we can.
Hey, what makes the Bulwark better than the lizard folk, eh?
You're asking Snapjaw?
Yeah.
He's gonna respond to you in common, just like nothing. They just think that they're superior, all because Suncaller perished.
We never asked who's Suncaller.
He's gonna have a very solemn look on his face as he tells you that Suncaller was our leader. He joined all of the lizard folk here in the Mere, but he was killed. He was murdered in cold blood, leaving all of our tribes vulnerable. The Scaly Death tribe hasn't been the same ever since.
I'm very sorry for your loss. And I'm guessing this other asshole, what was his name? Sparblex, took over.
You can hear like a small kind of like grunt happening within his chest. He's just like, it's because of Farblex that Suncaller is even dead to begin with.
All right.
He took over a large section of this Mere once he murdered him.
Well, then let's talk to your people and see if we can't get some help. Should we stay behind? You want us to go with you?
He wishes to go on alone into these areas and inform as many of his people as possible. So he's gonna actually venture off into the distance. He's gonna disappear from sight. He's gonna be gone for what feels like an eternity. As he comes back, he kind of just acknowledges everyone's presence and thanks everyone for waiting. And he says, "They don't all agree, but a lot of them do. They won't stop us once a fight breaks out, or if a fight breaks out."
Can I insight check him to see if he's telling the truth?
Sure.
-1? I mean a 1. 20?
It's a 20.
Oh, you've got all the luck tonight.
Yeah, I'm taking all my luck.
You have no reason to believe that he is like lying to you in any shape or form.
All right.
I believe he has proven himself thus far to be an honest lizard.
This is literally the best dice I've ever had in my entire life.
Just wait
What
till
is
next
that?
combat.
Oh god. Knock on wood. This has been what, 3 natural 20s?
Yep.
So far.
Alright. I'm very pissed off if he ends up betraying us, guys.
He's probably not going to.
I've been banned by people before. Alright. Did any of them say they were gonna help us, or are they just gonna kind of stay away?
They're just going to stay away.
Alright.
Well, then
Well-
less casualties on their side at least.
Lead on, let's kill us some bullywogs. I guess we're gonna do Merman's knock on the front door strategy. Aye?
Yeah. Snapjaw informs you that if you wish to kill more bullywogs, once we're done with the castle, to the north of here, all their homes, we can raze them to the ground.
Let's start with the castle first.
As you turn around, you can see a couple of the huts off into the distance.
Oh, that's there, the bullywogs? Or is that
Those are the
also
bullywogs' homes.
So they also live outside?
A lot of them are inside, but there's so
Oh,
many of
they
them,
also
Dan.
have- Okay.
There's just so many of these freaking bullywogs.
So there's more bullywogs than lizard folk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
It's really hard to reveal this map without revealing too much.
Lead on, Snapjaw.
Okay. He's gonna lead you to this front entrance. And as he's walking, he's gonna just pretend like nothing has changed. You come across a 12-foot wide opening. Very like a 12-foot wide, 10-foot high gateway. The gates are never really closed. The doors are sagging on their hinges. That it seems as if it's just been ignored for what seems like an eternity. You can easily enter the castle from this point. I like how you're all in like a friggin' row aside from Diondo.
I mean, you
Put
know.
all our ducks in a row.
As you get closer, you can see what appears to be a very large chamber with a large series of frogs and bullywogs. Oops. I should probably just do that. There you go. There's nothing in this dark corner either.
Can we assume that I picked up my daggers? I forgot to say that.
Did you pick out your daggers?
That I had my
Pick up.
daggers back when I threw them.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
It was only the one dagger that you lost.
Yeah.
Because the other one was on the floor, Or sorry, and on that guy's back.
Okay, I forgot to say that, but let's assume that I did go and find it.
Okay, so as you enter, all these bullywogs just kind of turn around and see Snapjaw just kind of just standing there with all of you in tow. They kind of pay you no mind. Sloppy mud covers the stone floor in this very large chamber. It seems as if it's long ago it was very beautiful, but the bullywogs and the lizard folk and then all the cultists have ransacked this location and just made it a mess.
So I guess we're able to just kind of walk on in?
Yep.
Since we're all, I guess, walking together, I just asked Snapjaw what the plan is and how far is he going to take us.
So he tells you he doesn't know where else to go. He's never been inside the castle before.
Oh shit.
Can I start speaking to him in Draconic and say, do you know of a way that perhaps we can get them all lined up or in a group? Easier to pick off?
I created that distraction, like create a fire, and then they all evacuate.
Oh, they won't evacuate from a fire.
Are you saying that that's what you're doing, or are you suggesting? Because I spoke in Draconic.
Suggesting.
Gabrielle, you're getting tired?
A little bit.
I saw you blink like really slowly. I'm like, uh-oh.
That's what I do when I start getting tired. Just like...
No, but I have to stay up tonight. Tomorrow's my first night shift.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he's gonna just inform you that he doesn't know of a way to get them all together. They don't really listen to lizard folk, so anything he tells them is just gonna fall.
I just jokingly mentioned a fight will probably bring them all close together.
How about we try to see if we could have them all, like, what's it called? He goes in and tells them these are new to go to the cultists. Which way is it?
Well, he doesn't know where to go, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't. Well, no. That's but he doesn't know where to go. And we seem to be able to just. We can apparently looks like we can just go where the fuck we want right now.
Exactly.
So I'm pretty sure just us adventuring is probably not a bad idea.
Yeah, but we look like idiots wandering around, want to have like directions. Like if we actually have purpose to go somewhere, like we need to get there, kind of thing.
I'm gonna go to Snapjaw and say, remember that thing I said earlier about biding our time and waiting?
Yes.
This may be one of those times. There's a lot of them. We're not really sure what's in this castle. You don't know what's in this castle. Perhaps we should explore first. Kill everything later. We have no idea how many more there are in here.
Yeah, so he's gonna just leave it up to you.
Alright, well we need a translator, so...
Troy, what do you think? Do you think we should just go in and kill, or should we...
No, I do not think we should go in and kill. There's way too many of us to... There's way too many of them to make this clean.
There's way too many of us!
Yeah, however, I think the walking through like we own the place is not a bad idea.
Yeah, but we've never been here ourselves either.
That's the thing. Alright, so...
But if we bump into the wrong door and they're like, what the fuck are you doing here? It's like, oh, I'm here for this. It's like, well, then why haven't you asked somebody to go ahead and,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't mind the idea. I also don't like talking to people, so the idea of just walking through and then I can take care of myself is not something I'm against.
So I just want to give you some perspective on how big this castle is. It's 3 stories high.
Oh shit.
So what you see right now, you see the staircase obviously leads somewhere.
Uh-huh.
It's a very, very, very large castle. So if you go through this entire castle, yeah, you can just kind of walk on in and be one of the people and just kind of like talk. But if things go awry and you're really far in, you're gonna have to deal with that on your way out.
I mean, I guess like so what's in here? I can clearly tell those are bullywog. What the fuck are these other things?
Those are
Toads.
giant frogs.
Toads. Yeah.
The giant frogs.
Fucking frogs. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tree strike
Mm-hmm.
the bullywog?
Which one?
Doesn't matter. They all should have the same AC.
In the
Oh,
garbage.
sure.
All right. What's their AC?
Yes, I did.
Hold on a second. Does True Strike do anything? Or is it like a quiet spell?
It's got an S component, so
It's only signal, so you can just do hand signs and do it.
Yep.
Okay. So, listen.
yeah, I extend my hand and point a finger at a target in range.
So anything, you'll be like, what the fuck is she pointing at me for?
I can roll a stealth or a sleight of hand if you want me to.
No, it's fine. Their AC is actually just.
Don't do that.
11.
Don't do that.
11.
Fuck you and the frogs.
Oh, sorry. You said frogs. And I'm just like, oh. I just told you the frogs, but.
The giant frogs.
The giant frogs AC is 11 as well.
Guys, we could probably take them very easily.
Take them down.
So, taking Dan's suggestion in hand, I go to Snapjaw. Hey, do you want to suck up your own dignity and ask your masters on where to go, buddy?
God damn it.
He's gonna feel rather insulted at your request. And he's actually.
It was a suggestion, not a request.
Yeah, he's actually not gonna even answer you. He's gonna feel so insulted that you would phrase it in that manner.
Snapjaw, we could possibly trick them into thinking, you know, we're just as big of assholes as they are. You know, push you around, make you our translator, and figure out where it is we need to go. I think that's what Merman was trying to say, in his own way.
So, he's not really sure if that's going to work, but you're free to try.
Alright. I'm very sorry about this, and I push him forward!
Okay, you push him forward. He kind of stumbles at the very quick motion that you did in order to push him forward, and he kind of like falls a little bit onto one knee. And what do you say to him?
I laugh cruelly. And I look over to the nearest bullywog, and I point to him, and I tell him to come over here.
He kind of just looks around, points at himself like, me?
Yes, you. Here.
He walks
Common?
over. Common?
Do you speak common?
He kind of just speaks in very broken commons, like, yes, I
Speak common, I do.
I is common.
Alright, hold up. You there! Lizard, here, now.
And Snapjaw just
wink
kind
at him.
of he kind of like just reluctantly comes up close to you.
Translate.
Okay.
We're fairly new. We're fairly new here. Where do we go to drop off or to talk to the other cultists, like ourselves?
The bullywug just kind of points down that corridor to the southeast of what you're looking at the map, and he just says like, cultist, that way.
All right. This one here is one of our servants. We're bringing him with us. You got a problem with that?
He kind of just goes like, no, not at all. He tries to starts backing away. Which, by the way, I'm gonna take a break because I need to get something to eat. I'm way too hungry.
All right.
So let's take a break.
Break time.
Break time. We're gonna take a nap.
You gonna take a nap?
Everyone else has had a nap.
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay.
Nap
A
time.
blanket.
I need food.
Nap time and strategy time because we need to figure out what it is we're doing in here, guys. Carlos, can you take this downstairs while you go?
To me in a dream.
Thank you, my love. Huh?
It might come to me in a dream.
A plan? Master, the plans.
Master, the plans. Jack Skellington, whatever for?
Here's the echo.
Yeah, I think it's Carlos, maybe?
Oh, okay.
Probably.
Oh, by the way, Dan, did you watch the trailer for Mamma Mia 2 yet?
In theaters, yeah.
To go watch Deadpool?
Huh?
Because you went to go watch Deadpool?
No, before Deadpool, for Avengers. Avengers or before Avengers? I remember seeing it, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. Especially now.
The only thing that like pissed me off about the first one was because I actually did want to know who her real dad was, like who her biological dad.
Seriously, I was kind of like, oh man, they're not really gonna say. They're just gonna be like, oh, you. It's just like, all right.
Her real dad was Pierce Brosnan's character, although I could be wrong.
I think so. Yeah, it could be.
Only
Sure.
10:30.
Yeah. Gonna be a long night.
Hmm.
Alright, so what are we doing in here, guys? We need decisions now. Are we exploring this? Or are we gonna kill everything now? Choice. Josh, come on. Stop falling asleep up there.
What?
What are we doing?
I mean, I'm just gonna go in there and kill everything, and there's no doing anything.
So you don't want to try to like roleplay and figure out where we're going, or start killing things as we go in?
I mean, what do we know? Like, what are we gonna find out?
I don't know. I honestly don't know what to do in this situation. We could explore deeper, but we're gonna have to start killing shit either way, right?
Right. So might as well start, right?
Guys?
What, just kill as we go on? That way we don't have anything when we have to go back?
Pretty much.
We just have to figure out a way to get them all to line up, because if we can get them all in a group, Gabby can fireball their assets, or I can ice snipe them,
Out is a good idea.
right? The same way that pretty much Dan and I did in those kobolds in the cave.
What do we do?
Remember we got all of the kobolds and
Oh, that's right. Line them up, and then I just burning hands them. Yeah. Until the next battle where I fucked up.
It's fine. It happens. You were cold for 2 seconds.
A whole 2 seconds. I don't know. I don't think it's a unanimous decision, but I mean, half of us can stay down here. The other half can continue forward up the castle. And as soon as shit gets hairy, I mean, at least there are people downstairs, right? Then, I mean, if you're so worried about that, then why don't we just start? Well, not everyone's here, so we'd have to wait regardless. Well, the only people that are here now are you, me, and Dan. Oh, and Gabby, yeah.
You might have gone.
So much cleaning to do tomorrow. Alright, so we're gonna kill everything at the go. That's the plan.
That's what you guys think is the best.
We're gonna kill everything as we go. We're gonna have to control Lift and Tamlis as well.
Yeah?
We're gonna need those heals.
Oh yeah. We know he said it's 3 stories high, so we're just gonna run in there and just kill everything. We're berserking this. We are berserking the shit out of this right now.
Okay.
Pretty much.
What are we doing, Castle Naratar? What are we trying to accomplish here?
Just take out the cultists.
I mean, is that who this is? Are these frog people the cultists?
Well, I mean, the cultists are upstairs, probably.
Probably. Okay.
They aren't the cultists, they're just the grunts. They're like the cultists. They're just here as like fucking slaves. They just don't. They're too stupid to notice that.
I'm thinking of that little girl that's like, I nap here. And this is me.
Oh, that little girl at the beach. I nap here.
Yeah.
Now I go to sleep now. So what time can you go to sleep, Gabs? Like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning?
So I can sleep like somewhat tomorrow.
Yeah, get your cycle to get your sleeping cycle into a work cycle.
Alright, so we're gonna go in, we're gonna storm the castle. I'm gonna ask, the next thing I'm gonna ask that fucking bullywog is Rezmir here.
Bully.
If Rezmir isn't here, I say we fucking just go to town. But if Rezmir's there, we gotta look for complications.
if Resmir's here, I say we try to take care of the first floor. Try to make it as quiet as possible. Then go to the second floor and see what's up there. And try to be cautious. We might not want to do 3 floors. Resmir's here, and we're fighting all the way up. It's gonna. We might not be able to make it if we don't have enough spells and slots and health.
What?
We're trying to figure out what we're doing.
I'm gonna go bathroom.
So we're trying to figure out what it is that at this place.
Okay.
So I think what we're planning. Jesus fucking! I hate you. Fuck you! You scared Sonny. He was chilling. Piece of shit.
Alright, rip Sonny.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Not you. It's Dan being an asshole. Oh my. Okay, come. Watch. Once we kill all these bullywags, then what? Where are we going?
Bad.
Huh?
I don't know.
We
To bed.
be trying to come up with some kind
To
of plan.
bed.
Huh? I just feel like we should definitely have a plan. We are now like in the belly of the beast. This is it. This is what we've been striving for. Try. You guys suck.
Mm.
Fine, we'll play by ear like we've done the entire thing. Good thing I already have another character rolled and ready.
I want to watch Parks and Recreation.
Right now?
No, another night.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I was like, not right now. I'm tired. Shut up. I'll do what I want. Not the boss of me!
So what are we doing?
Going
Right
in
now.
there and we're fucking them up.
Yeah.
All right. That's the plan.
They're gonna
Pretty much.
make a wing it plan. They're playing it by ear like they always do.
When has it not worked before?
Flying it to see the bird pants has always worked for us. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
That's what we did in the cave and 2 people died.
Yeah, that was a really bad winging moment.
What are you talking about?
The time when you and I died, Troy.
Yeah, we're still alive. We're fine.
Mhm.
Barely.
I don't know about you, but that was a dragon and you're a tiefling. None of us were bears.
I have 12 diamonds on me, so there's that.
All right, yeah. That's as long as you don't die.
You're eating.
Can't let Tamilus die. Tamilus has to stay alive.
Mm-hmm.
So we need her far away from all the fighting. I feel a lot more comfortable taking all these dudes on if we had, like 5 lizard folks with us.
Mm-hmm. It would also be nice if Tam was here.
I would feel much better if we had our healer with us. Gabby, can you heal? Do you have any healing spells?
The healing. Oh, let me put that in the tag here. I have aid. Yeah, I have heal and healing spirit, healing word.
Oh, thank God. Alright, guys, Gabby's the healer.
How many spell slots do you have, Gabby?
Of that. Let's see.
That you're able to use.
Let me see. The healing, it says that one action. You're talking about, or like?
No, on where you see your spell list and like title spells, there's a spell slots. There should be a plus next to it, and then there should be like a first, second, third, fourth, and then it shows numbers underneath the first, second, third, and fourth.
Like there's.
Okay.
The spell slots, it says that first is 4, second, third, 4, 3, 3, 1, and then there's the plus.
Okay, so what was that? First is 4, second
3.
is 3.
The third is 3.
And the fourth one, or is it only up to 3? Say that again. I didn't hear.
4, 3, 3, 1.
Okay. Oh, when you go to the plus and you click on it, does it show like any of them is spent yet?
No.
Okay, good. Cool. All right then. It's good to know. All right, so we should be good. What was funny, Carlos?
No, your face.
My face? Why?
Because you're just like, I can't hear you. And then she says something else, and like, I barely heard it, and you're just like, oh.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't hear that one either.
So, what did you guys decide?
Jordan decided to fall asleep.
What are we deciding on?
That Jordan will fall asleep and no longer play. Because she's KO'd, and
So now we will decide what is going to happen.
Well, I mean, I mean, we know where to go. We can just walk down that corridor like we're supposed to.
Okay, so I guess I'll lead the way, since like our primary female has been like KO'd.
I guess just Snapjaw's supposed to lead us, and just all of us are just bustling forward. Well, that guy just told us down the hallway, so we're gonna go down that corridor.
Okay.
Boom! I've turned the corner.
Jordan, there you are.
Are we starting?
Yes, we are starting, Jordan.
Oh, you guys were supposed to wake me up. I said I was taking a nap.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to bed.
Mm-hmm. It's just fun to hear you go do that.
What did Troy do?
He did.
Why is he already gone? I thought we...
What was that?
Didn't we say we were killing everything in the room?
No, that guy told us we can go forward.
But we just
down the
said, we
corridor.
just talked. We said we were gonna kill everything in the room.
Was I here for that?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No, he wasn't.
When you came back, I said, we all decided that we're gonna kill everything in the room. And you said, okay. And I said, I guess we're winging it too.
Oh no, I thought we were talking about how we normally just kill everything.
That's
But
exactly
it's
what we
not.
said we were gonna do.
Well, alright, okay.
We can do whatever. I thought the whole point of us talking was to figure out a plan. What do we think is the smart thing to do here?
Troy
Are we
wants to
just
walk
gonna
around.
kill stuff and I'll heal?
We don't need to heal yet.
If it like comes about, we'll resort to that.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to fight them yet.
All right, then let's investigate. All right, just checking. I'm
Mm.
skipping ahead.
Merman comes about a 180-foot causeway that crosses the moat underneath. It doesn't have a roof on it after so many years of it being abandoned. You can easily walk across if you like.
Carlos. Since there's no roof, and we were outside, since we're in this causeway, is there a second level to this causeway? I mean, there's no roof, so I'm assuming that's a no.
There's no second roof to this causeway.
Can I tell how tall this other area was? Because I know there's stairs, so it must go upwards. Is there a single level, or is there the 3 levels that you said that there were?
So there is 3 levels to this castle. So the way this is going to work is where you are right now, those stairs lead up. It looks like there was a roof here long ago, but the section that you're in right now has caved in on itself. So
Okay.
think of it like this circular area that you guys are in right now is like a tower on the edge of this castle. It goes up to a second story.
Okay, and it does not seem that there is a 3rd story to it.
Not to this particular area.
I bring that to everyone's attention, and I ask them if they want to, since we're really just exploring and we can go wherever we want, do we just want to, like, check out the 2nd level to see what's good?
I'm a little worried about just going upstairs.
Yeah, why not?
We could also ask what's upstairs.
True enough.
That's true.
I'm gonna walk back over to the scared one I already yelled at. Upstairs. What is it?
He's gonna just tell you it's a tower. It's where the cultists sleep.
Sleep?
Sleep. Sleepy, sleepies.
Sounds
Are
like
they
us.
asleep now?
He does not know that.
Is Resmia here?
He does not know that either.
Do you know anything?
The smell of
No.
asparagus is strong in the air. He does not know where Resmir is or if she's even on this area. All he knows is his job. To stand here and make sure nobody walks in. He's failing horribly.
He's doing
at
a
it.
terrible. Yeah, he's doing a terrible job so far.
Yeah. Lizard, follow me.
The lizard follows you.
Is he close to me? Like, is he like next to me now?
Yes.
I whisper in Dracon, like, I'm really sorry about this. I really am.
He looks at you very confused.
Treating you this way. I don't like it. I'm sorry.
Oh. He's like, it's okay. It's for the greater good.
Alright.
The
I walk
greater
over to
good.
the others. Upstairs is our sleeping quarters, where we go to bed. Along with all the other cultists, because we are cultists.
And not people that are gonna kill everybody here later.
Exactly. Lucius gets it. Lucius gets it.
Is Deondo gonna walk in? And...
Yeah, I guess I'll walk in with the rest of you guys.
You guys are going upstairs?
And I'll follow up.
Are we going upstairs? Do we need to?
I mean, if there's cultists up there, we could go ahead, kill most of them, keep one alive, ask them questions.
He's saying it out of character.
I'm not even saying it in Lucius.
Oh my gosh. I'm so tired. I didn't even register that you weren't in an accent. Yeah,
I'm always in an accent.
So you're saying go upstairs and just slit their throats?
Yeah, and then leave one alive, and they could tell us, what's
Is
up.
Lucius chill with just going in there and slitting people's throats?
I mean, we've done so much already. I don't think going up there and slitting some people's throats is a problem.
Carlos, character alignment. You don't care about alignment changes, right?
Yeah, I do.
Crap.
We could always just go up there and talk.
I mean, letting Janna loose is also not a bad idea. Where's Jamna right now?
With you guys.
Yeah.
Or we could always look at our equipment, see how much rope we have, and just tie everybody up.
Yeah, you guys are planning a lot for a place that may or may not have people up there. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said, "What's up there?" Is like, oh, the cultists. Like, is that where they are? Is this really this place?
You know that that's where they sleep. You don't know they're actually up there. You guys always plan ahead. It's like you don't know what's up there.
All right. Is there a way for me to stealth upstairs?
Why would you need to?
Oh no. Oh, that's right. We're cultists. We could literally just walk in.
Let's walk upstairs.
We're going upstairs. Fuck
All
it.
right. We're going upstairs.
And I tell you this for a good reason. As you go upstairs, you can see here that the area upstairs is only 2 doorways. Right next to those stairs. You want? Would you like to go into the doorways?
Sure.
Doors are very easy to open, not locked in any shape or form. Inside, all you see is a few beds. 5 beds in one room, and about 7 beds in another. You can see that this
I
is where
want
they
to
sleep
loot the
at night.
room.
You find nothing of importance. It's just beds.
Do they look like they've been slept in recently?
Yes.
Can I tell how recently?
A few hours.
I tell the others.
You're all aware of the fact that they were recently sleeping here.
I go back downstairs. There's literally nothing here. Someone's been sleeping in my bed.
You find a bowl of porridge next to one of the beds.
Merman's gonna just just
walk on.
begrudgingly just continue to walk down this path that he's been trying to walk down. Carlos, I noticed that there's these little slits in the wall. Are they just to the outside? Do I see what's what are they?
They're openings. Those are usually meant so that people can attack intruders from the outside while they're trying to get through the moat.
Okay.
I'm going to assume that Snapjaw is right next to me. So I yell
For-
at him to stay next to me.
I assumed for all intents and purposes we're all actually clumped up
Yeah.
as a group and not 3 people outside of it and Snapjaw on the
Yes.
doorway to the entrance.
Yes.
Yeah, are you able to move your character?
Why don't you move your character, Merman, and for now we'll just assume that we're all in a group with you.
Oh, that works. Like Final Fantasy.
Just don't go too crazy up ahead. Just chill.
Carlos, this one path, this one path seems a little bit extra open than normal. Is there a reason?
Just
Nope.
Oh,
just
there you go.
area.
Just a little detail. So as little Johnny goes down this hallway in his tricycle, do I turn the corner and see the 2 creepy twins down the hallway?
You see two bullywogs just going, "Come play with me." No,
Interesting.
And then the
They
elevator opens and
me
all this blood
perfectly.
comes out.
Oh dear God.
What'd you say?
so what you see before
opens and all
you
this
is
blood
actually
comes
just
out.
a very large chamber. You can see doorways off into the side. Oops. As you walk into the room, you don't see anything of too much importance directly in front of you. But there may be things
Behind these walls.
behind these
Can I go
walls.
listen in at the door?
Which door?
The one I just moved myself next to.
Yes, you may.
13.
You don't
They
hear
can't
anything
all
on
be
the other
winners.
side of this door.
I'm gonna check the door handle. Is it locked?
It is not locked.
I look at the others and give like a thumbs up. Good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I open the door.
And inside you see a very odd room. Seems as if it's been converted into a chapel. But it's been a chapel that's been consecrated to several different deities over the years. Seems as if whoever ruled the castle from time to time kind of ransacked the previous deities' icons and then put their own in its place.
Traps?
Now, no traps. Right now, it is a shrine to Tiamat. It's adorned with a handsome wooden statue, made of the Dragon Queen.
Are there any
Anything of
other?
value? Oh, sorry.
Oh hell!
I was gonna say, because you said there's other markings of other gods in here.
There was other gods, but it's all they're all broken apart, and you can see that there is no evidence of what other kinds of gods were here before.
Okay.
It just seems as if different cuts of cloth and remnants of statues, but nothing intact.
Treasure.
Yeah, I guess we're looking through everything. Also, from what I can tell on the map, is there another door in front of us?
It is another door. Jordan, you said you wanted to seek out stuff?
Treasure. Is there any treasure?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
7.
7? You don't find anything of interest. As you are looking through this room, Snapjaw just kind of stops in front of the statue of Tiamat, and he just kind of has a very solemn look on his face as he seems to be kind of revisiting some past memories.
Snapjaw, are you all right?
Oh, fine.
Penny for your thoughts. Copper for your thoughts.
And he's gonna kind of contemplate for a second, and he's going to we may need this. As he goes up to the giant statue of Tiamat, her many dragon heads. He kind of goes up to this to the platform that it's resting on, and underneath the black dragon's head, he's gonna kind of nudge the platform, and it's gonna kind of give way, revealing a secret compartment. And as he opens it, there's gonna be a dagger of venom inside.
Oh.
And he's gonna pull it out, and he's gonna put it on his belt, on his little belty area where he's holding onto his weapon.
I guess I'm just gonna jostle the handle of this door that's in front of me.
Do you want to trade, Snapjaw?
You want to trade?
You want to trade?
He kind of just looks at you like, trade for the dagger?
Yeah. Can I see it? Can I just look at it?
Okay.
Is it better than mine? Is it better than the Dragon Tooth dagger?
You can roll an investigation check if you like.
$15.
It is a +1 dagger that you can use an action to cause a thick black poison to coat the blade. And the poison remains for an entire minute. Or until an attack hits a creature.
Pretty good.
I just realized I've been rolling this dagger incorrectly. I keep forgetting to add the acid damage it does.
Mm-hmm. But it's only to enemies of the Cult of the Dragon, though.
No. It's an extra 2d6 when it's an enemy of the Cult of the Dragon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well. It doesn't matter. You mostly kill things in one hit lately, so...
True.
I mean, I could always add the description that they all bubbled from the inside out, so... So, yeah. It's a very handy
it's
dagger.
fine. Never mind. I'll just ask for it later.
Okay, so Troy's gonna open up this door right here.
Yep. What's behind door number 2?
You find... Not that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, sorry. You guys also saw this room right here.
What about... I can tell there's a space like below it as well. Did we see that?
You did not go down there, but you can easily see into this room where Rena's in, and it's just filled with broken stools, rotted altar cloths, corroded icons. This is the room where you can see that there was many gods present.
Okay.
They were just kind of thrown around here like it was trash. So yeah, so you don't see anything of importance in here, but you can tell that this room is kind of like a rectory. It's a... Whatever priest was living in here at one point, all their belongings were kept in this room. It has very sturdy storage cabinets kind of strewn about, and a lot of weird religious paraphernalia just looted around the thing. But it looks like all the cabinets and everything were opened and looted long, long ago. But it also seems at the moment in the back there are currently 4 beds, just kind of empty. And they looked recently slept in.
I left the room. I'm gonna go listen in at this door. Down here at the bottom.
Okay. And Troy, to answer your question, because I know you're probably going to just ask about this room to the south. This area to the south is actually just a... It's just a archer's gallery where people can just kind of practice their archery, and in case of emergency, they can hide in here to prevent an attack.
I'm kind of thinking about just being stubborn and going up the staircase by myself.
You can totally do that.
Of course you are.
Well, I mean, you know, I don't understand why we wouldn't have just gone up here.
'Cause I wanted to finish investigating everything else since I didn't know what was up there.
I'm gonna wait for someone else to have an idea of what to do.
No, I'm going with you, Troy. I feel the same way. Let's go.
Show of hands of everyone going up these stairs right now.
I already left the room.
Oh.
I'm listening in at the other door.
So I guess me and Dan.
Yo. Let's do it.
Josh,
Yeah.
you gonna go with us? Or are you gonna go be sneaky and go listen to doors?
Let's do it.
You're so fucked up, Troy.
I'm
I'll go too.
not fucked up. I don't understand why it's like, oh, cool. You keep exploring and going forward. Where it's like, now let's backtrack. It's like, but we haven't even started yet, and we're backtracking. Because this could be just like the other room staircase we went up in, and there's nothing up here. And we can get that figured out real quick. So, whenever it's our turn, the three of us will venture forth.
Okay.
I think Gabby wanted to come too.
Okay, so Gabby's going up with all of you?
Am I the only idiot who left? Alright.
Okay, so Jordan, you want to go through this room?
No, I said I wanted to listen.
Oh, listen? You can hear what sounds like Draconic coming from the other side of the door.
Can I understand it?
Yes, easily. It's just a couple of it sounds like lizard folk just talking to each other. Just talking about, like, you know, their the loot that they've been bringing in.
Alright, well, since I now notice I'm alone, I'm just gonna chill here and wait.
Well, you have Snapjaw with you.
Oh, I do?
And essentially, you have Tam and Ellipse with you as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
And
Well, I
maybe
guess we
Gemna.
split the party then. I'm gonna take Jamna with me.
Oh,
She's a fucking
Scoob.
brutal person. So, Snapjaw, you wanna let us in? You want us to go in here? Think you can use your powers of persuasion?
So he's gonna just be like, he's gonna give you a nod, and he's gonna just walk straight into the room.
Alright.
As he walks in, you can see that there is at least a good amount of lizard folk in this room. They all acknowledge your presence. One of the lizard folk you actually recognize, from his conversation with a couple people from the outside of the wall, and it seems as if a good chunk of these are the same lizards that he spoke to, including the one that didn't really agree with him.
Oh shit!
And they all acknowledge your presence as you were just able to easily walk into this area. And he's like, "So you made it in."
Hello. We come in peace.
And with that, they're gonna ask you, like, does it start? Is it time?
Snapjaw?
He's gonna look at you for confirmation.
Alright. We're first looking and scoping everything out before we start killing all the things.
Just things.
Is that alright? Well, that's what these bullywogs are. They're just things. Repulsive things.
Okay.
We want to make sure that there's plenty of us and not a lot of them, and they don't have a lot of people backing them up. Any information you have on this castle would be helpful.
They're gonna tell you that they don't really know much else, but that they'll, when the time comes, they'll be ready. As they turn around, you can see behind them now that there's actually a very large forge on the other side of this wall. It looks as if this room is being utilized as a forge and an armory, and that they're using this space to create additional weapons. The forge dominates a huge part of this chamber. The room is somewhat warm, and you can see beds of coals kind of glowing in the forge itself. It doesn't seem as if their work on these weapons are very good, though. As if yeah, you can see it like a stack of poorly crafted crooked swords just off into this corner.
You might want to fix those. Don't think they're gonna work very well for you.
Well, I fix what's not broken.
Do you know if there's any? What's up those stairs, or down those stairs?
Let me make sure I'm telling you the right room. Yeah, so items that they items up there are just storage, just things like grain and cheese and cooking oils. It's kept above this this forge area.
And in that room,
Are you pointing to the room to the east?
East.
that one.
Yeah, the east.
Okay.
The east. That one.
I'm like
East,
I have to like
that
switch between maps and shit.
one. Yeah.
Sorry.
So if you can ask about a room on the same floor that we're on first, it helps me from having to go back and forth.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So they actually tell you that the rooms adjacent to you is actually what they call the ready room.
What's in the ready room?
Lizard folk.
More.
Yes, many more.
Are they here to help us?
No.
No. I don't know. Oh.
Would they help us?
That would be up to you, wouldn't it?
Snapdraw, do you want to talk to them to help us?
Yes.
Alright, lead the way, sir.
Okay. So we'll stop there, and then we'll transition over to everybody else.
Yep.
So everybody
Okay.
else goes up into this room. Let me just to get this this area nice and ready for you. As you guys all journey upstairs, you see what appears to be a rather large room. It is oops, shit, I'm on the wrong floor. Sorry. So it's a rather large room. It seems to be a common room. It's kind of has a lot of different chairs strewn about. It seems as if it's a also functions as a small office. Small hearth along the western wall provides a good amount of heat. There's a writing desk with a very large padded chair, and a bench is kind of drawn up near the hearth. But aside from those things, the room is just rather large and empty.
And nothing else in it.
Yeah.
Do these stairs continue to go upwards, or is this it?
That should be heading down, I believe. Let me see.
I just want to make sure.
Oh, actually, they do go up, I believe.
You said there was a writing desk?
Yeah.
Oh, so
There's
it's all
what?
dark. It's all dark for me.
Are you sure you're
Zoom out all the way. There's like a second, like a stairwell-looking place.
Oh, I see.
I just assume we're in this one right above it.
Yeah, which one are we in?
we're in
The one with the
small,
circle staircase.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like it does keep going.
So you said there was like a writing desk. I'm gonna check out the writing desk. There's nothing on it.
There's a few letters kind of strewn about, but nothing of significance. It just seems as if they are doing an inventory of everything that comes in and out of the castle.
Is it written in common, and does it look interesting in any way, shape, or form?
It is written in
Besides
common.
just number crunching.
My eyes itchy. So it is written in common. A couple of these letters are actually addressed to Rezmir, and they're saying the letters simply read like everything's going according to plan. There's not really much else to it. They keep everything very short and simple.
All right. General consensus. Do we go upwards to, I guess, a third floor?
Do you guys want to know what's inside those other rooms?
Oh, I mean, I know we don't really have pieces on here, but I thought we were checking this whole place out. I thought that's what was in this whole area to begin with.
Oh no, that was only in the area where the staircase is.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, we're gonna go into the room and check all that out.
Past that door is actually a sleeping chamber. It has a bed, a carpet draped table with a wash basin and grooming supplies, comb, a brush, soap, scented waters, and a stool. There's a lot of rugs covering up this floor, and there's a raven in a large cage that kind of squawks loudly as you guys enter the room.
Must be someone important's room. They get to own pets.
Yeah, so there's floorboards are kind of creaky as you peer into the other side of the room. It just seems to be a dressing room.
Nothing of importance in there. Nothing. No crazy costumes.
No crazy costumes.
Of course.
How many like pieces of clothes are in the?
A good amount of of robes and purple garments are inside of this room.
And I guess there doesn't seem to be any personal accoutrements in here. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just regular living quarter stuff.
I mean, you guys can look around.
Well, that's what we're doing.
No, I meant more like an investigation check.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got nothing.
As you're kind of looking around for more evidence of who this room belongs to, you kind of feel the ground underneath you kind of give way underneath one of the rugs, and you lift the rug up, and you can see what looks like a kind of like a loose floorboard. As you open up the floorboard, you find a very small strong box kind of hidden underneath. It's light enough for you to carry with you.
Neat. Can I crack it open?
It is currently locked. It does require a key.
Well, I guess this is going with us. I'm just gonna bag the box.
In the safe box with us.
Yeah, we got somebody's shit. So,
I wasn't paying attention. You guys grabbed something important?
Yeah, we grabbed somebody's strong box, and
Sweet.
But we can't open it, so.
I can pick it later if you want to bring it to me.
I guess that's everything in this room, Carlos.
Yeah.
All aboard for the 3rd floor? Everybody?
Yeah, 3rd floor.
Yeah, the enthusiasm is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Go.
tired.
I'm not tired. My neck is fucking killing me, but I'm not tired.
All right, 3rd floor.
Let's go!
Okay, so as you go up, hold on a second. Shit, so many fucking maps. Holy hell! Can you guys see this whole map?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we see
Yeah.
the whole thing.
That's so stupid.
On the right say we don't see anything on it.
I know it's so stupid though. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Now we know.
So you are officially on the 3rd floor. I'm not gonna block it. It doesn't really matter.
We're the one in the middle, right?
Yes, you are.
I guess.
Yeah, you're the one in the middle. As you enter the room, you kind of peer up into the top of this area. It seems as if this room has a giant telescope-like contraption, kind of pointing out one of the openings in the keep.
Ooh. I checked to see what they were looking at.
It's the bad signal, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
What do I see? Do I see anything?
You don't see anything at all. It seems as if the device itself is rather complicated to use. With some more time, you may be able to decipher how to use it, but for the time being, you are unable to utilize this.
Okay. How long would it take, you think?
Quite a long time, Dan.
Okay. That's all I need to know. All right, then. You what? No. Everybody just keep going. I'm going to stay there and just study this shit.
What happened to your Irish accent?
Oh, that was just me joking around. I wasn't...
Lucius can't make up his mind.
Just like my name. It's,
Lucius Lucis. Lucis.
It's Lucis now.
Lucis Lucius. His name... I love
Lucius S. Grant.
So as you guys are gazing up, you swear that you could see something move above you, and as you all look up, you can see what appears to be a 4 gargoyle statues on each corner of this room, just peering down.
And they're moving?
You thought you saw them move, but when you look back at them, they're not moving anymore.
Suspicious.
Should we check?
How, Carlos, for all intents and purposes, how far away are they?
They're about 15 feet above the ground, kind of in the corner.
So I'm guessing they're like north, south, east, and west corner? Or are they together?
They are in the 4 corners of this area.
Okay.
I kind of just tell everyone it's like doesn't seem to be anything else in here. Looks like we can just go back to where we came from.
Okay, you travel all the way back down to the first floor. Jordan, what would you like to do?
I'm following Snapshot into the room.
Snapchat.
Hold on a second. Fuck that up. Okay. So as you move into the room, you can see a staircase that kind of leads up to another floor, and you can see 2 openings. As you enter the room, you can hear what sounds like a lot of different voices in Draconic, just kind of laughing and telling stories. They seem to also, you can also hear the sound of dice rolling on the floor, as it seems as if all of these lizard folk are having quite a grand old time. You can see through the doorway. You can easily see 4. Who's breathing to the mic?
Josh.
No.
No?
That was me. I yawned. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Shit. So you can see more of these. Oops. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? There you go. Okay. So you hear the voices of what sounds like at least 20 or more of these lizard folk.
Alright, Snapshot, do your thing before we all get murdered.
Okay. Hold on. It's gonna take a lot of rolling, so.
Now the fun really begins.
Yeah, right. So he goes into each of these rooms. He starts acknowledging everyone's presence as he tells them of the journey that they've had this entire way, and all the things that they've seen, and how he wishes to overthrow these bullywugs and help these adventurers bring back the lizard folk to the top ranks of the Mirror of the Dead Men. A very good amount of them actually agree with his sentiment. A lot of them willing to raise up arms when the time comes, and eliminate the bullywog threat. Very few of them disagree and say that they will not interfere in these matters. And while they do not like the cultists or the bullywogs very much, they do not wish to intervene, for they are not sure if that is what Vorara would want.
Vorar.
The dragon.
Oh.
It seems as if a lot of these lizard folk respect the black dragon. And there may be more to the relationship between the lizard folk and the dragon than Snapjaw might have let on.
All
I'll
right,
ask
then.
him about that later. Am I in the room? Do they know I'm in the room?
Yeah, they see you.
What's up there?
So up there is actually, oops, wrong map. So up there is actually the library. The lizard folk don't like to go up there, considering the fact that they can't actually read or anything.
Sorry.
What was the thing that I said I wanted to look up later?
Fucking Troy.
Wait, what?
Fucking Princess Diana.
Oh.
I don't know what you wanted to look up.
Oh, I told you.
That monster in the
Oh, that's right. Thanks. I'll look that up later. The Vorargamantha. What's your relationship with him?
Vorara is
Very convincing.
Vorara is while the bullywogs, the lizard folk, and the cultists may think that they rule the Mirror of the Dead Men, this domain is none other than Vorara's. And he enlists the help of the lizard folk and some of the other inhabitants of this area to protect these swamps, so that to protect these swamps, or the risk of death. He's a vicious black dragon, but people follow him willingly because he protects them. Although lately he hasn't been protecting them much, as the bullywogs have kind of gained control.
So Vorar is just interested in protecting the swamp.
For the time being, yes.
I'm perfectly fine with that. I like that. Good man. Dragon. Person.
Dragonman.
Do you know if there's anyone up there in the library right now?
They inform you that they are unsure if anybody is up there at the moment. People come and go, and they usually pay no mind.
Can I go like halfway up the stairs and then listen to see if I hear anything?
You totally can, but I am actually going to stop the session here.
Okay.
Unless anybody else has one last thing they want to do.
I want to shuck and grasp as many things as I can. No.
So you can try to do 2 things.
I kind of wanted all of us to try and see where Rena went.
Do we think she went across, maybe, Troy? Is that what you're trying to say? That she went over here? Is that what?
No,
Knock on the
I
door
know.
and,
No, because we go back into this area. Is that door open? Do we see that, or do we have no clue where she went?
You have no clue where she went, actually.
Okay, then I guess we'll go across. Not sure. We'll go across and open this door.
Well, actual process of elimination would want me to go into this other room down here. But once again, that's a group decision.
Oh, really? You could go ahead in there.
I think it's funny that right now Rena is rallying the help of 20-something lizard folk, and you guys found a room.
Yep.
Hey, we found some stuff in that room, alright?
You found
Yeah,
it.
we found a telescope.
It was a good room.
It was a telescope, but there's gargoyles that might be alive in there.
I mean,
I think Goliath is over there, and we need to talk to him, see if he can help us.
Goliath?
I mean, actual process of elimination would have been, you know, figure out how far this goes and then come backwards until we hit a dead end. And technically, we hit a dead end. And looking up, they are just stone gargoyles. We don't know anything else.
No,
we're just creeped out by it. So we were just like, I don't know.
It's Goliath, Bronx, Brooklyn.
I forgot they're all named after places in New York.
Yeah. I forgot what the last. Oh man. Goliath,
Smitty. Smitty was his name.
It was not Smitty.
The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
No, the TV show Gargoyles.
Okay.
That was on Disney Channel. Wow.
Is that what they were called?
Yeah, they're
Gargoyles?
called
Yeah.
after- yeah.
No, I meant their names.
Oh.
Yeah.
I used to just call them Gargoyle 1, Gargoyle 2, Gargoyle 3, and the big
Yeah,
leader
me too.
guy, Goliath.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they had names.
That poor lady, man.
Which one?
The only one.
Yeah, the one that
Oh, the one that found them?
I love this guy. Aw, he's got turned to stone all the goddamn time.
I'm hard as a
Dude,
rock.
That was actually a very deep storyline. I was like, as a kid, I mean,
because it
I couldn't.
progressed. It didn't.
Yeah,
it didn't
yeah.
happen like it's like, oh, he's made of stone. I love him. It's like no, it's like they had to fucking get to know each other.
And the story of what happened to them and everything. Figuring out. So
What,
good.
are you talking about the backstory of the gargoyles?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that was really good. That was a very well made TV show.
When was that show out? Like,
Mid-90s.
The 90s.
Yeah,
that's probably why I don't remember it.
yeah.
I only
it was,
remember like the TV movies.
Yeah, it was like in the '90s, and it was one of those serious kind of like shows. It was one of the very few dark kind of shows that Disney had on the channel.
Speaking of dark, did anyone here watch Don't Look Under the Bed?
No.
Yeah,
Is it
that was
good?
the movie.
Movie scared the shit out of me.
That movie's some of the reasons why I have intense nightmares.
Wait, was
Dan,
this like,
Dan, that was the movie with the boogeyman. That was he was like a black guy.
Darwin's a redhead.
oh,
And she had a little brother, Darwin.
Yeah. And then he started like turning into a boogeyman, and he looked creepy as fuck.
was this a '90s movie or '80s?
It was the 90s.
I don't remember that movie. I don't think I ever saw it.
Remember Mom's on a Date with a Vampire?
Yes. Does
Yeah.
anyone remember my stepmother from Planet Weird? Or my stepsister from Planet Weird?
No.
I don't remember.
I don't remember that one. Yeah.
I
That
remember
one is
hearing
one of
about
the
it,
ones
but I
that I
never saw
like,
it.
but it's nowhere to be found. Because I know that
Yeah.
Don't Look Under the Bed is on YouTube.
Oh,
So
nice.
what?
It's on YouTube. Don't look under the
Oh.
bed. You guys remember Halloween Town?
Yes.
Yes.
And then Tower of Terror.
That's a ride.
It's
That was
also,
also
a
a
movie.
movie.
I really want to rewatch that
Oh,
movie.
really?
Yeah, that's what the ride was
Yeah,
based
that
off
one's
of.
also on
Is that...
YouTube.
Are you telling me Rock and Roller Coaster is also a movie?
No.
No.
Are you telling me
However,
Jurassic
Dueling
Park?
Dragons is
Oh yeah, what movie?
Dueling Dragons.
Oh yeah, I fucking
Yeah.
doubt it.
You guys have never seen Double Dragon?
Double Dragon.
Yeah. Dude and
You
Dragons.
guys ever seen Kazam?
Shazam?
No, Kazam.
Shazam.
Shazam.
Kazam, Jordan!
Why?
Kazam!
Why the fuck are you yelling in my ear?
Because it's Kazam.
Fucking murder you.
Have you seen Kazam?
Yeah.
I love that.
You know, I don't think I've ever saw all of Kazam.
What?
Good.
You're right, because the only time the only part of the movie that you have to stop is when it starts raining cheeseburgers, and then you're done.
Okay,
That,
I love this.
No. You gotta do it
When he what?
when he starts rapping. He makes his first record.
Oh
right there.
my god! No,
no, like I'm looking at this poster. It says like featuring Shaq. He's a rapping genie with an attitude, and he's ready for slam dunk fun. I need to watch this movie.
slam dunk fun, dude.
Slam dunk fun.
Slam dunk
Like
fun.
Mike.
Oh my.
Like Mike.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that
Like with the sneakers.
wasn't that an actual movie though.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. It was a
Yeah.
movie. He got the sneakers.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, he got the sneakers.
He got the Jordan sneakers, and he became like Michael
Oh my! And then he had that white, fucking,
Jordan.
no, his stepbrother. Yeah, it was his friend. And at the end, the guy adopts him, and then they're brothers.
Yeah.
That was such a
Alright.
wholesome movie.
Dan.
Yeah.
So the members in alphabetical order of the Gargoyles of the Manhattan clan, because there was multiple clans, was Angela, Broadway, Bronx, Brooklyn, Coldfire, Cold Stone.
Hold on, bear back.
There's an unhatched egg named Eggwardo, Elisa Maza, Foodog, Goliath, Hudson, Lexington, Nashville, and Katana.
Katana was the woman of Goliath, right?
I'm not sure. No.
that wasn't her.
I'm pretty sure that's whoever Angela's mother is.
God, there was so much of that.
Demona.
Demona, yes, the trading son of a bitch. She was always betraying them. Every single fucking.
Because she joined the other affiliated groups.
Mm-hmm. She was only looking for herself. Remember.
Oh my god.
What?
Kazam has a 6% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, that's not
Really
a
bad. No, it's really bad.
I need to see this now.
Dude, we should.
group
I
watching.
mean, even The Room has 50%, man.
No. Really?
I'm fairly certain. The Room. Tommy Wiseau's The Room. 50%, man.
Wow.
You tear me apart, Lisa.
Hit her. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh my god, look at Jordan's face. She started like, I was singing that, and then Jordan was like, "Officer, I did hit her." She was like, "That's what I'm gonna say if you keep singing that fucking song."
I hit her right in the mouth. And then the officer tries to arrest her, and she's like, "Don't touch me, motherfucker."
all you betray me.
Oh, God.
Fed up with
Please
this world.
forgive me.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
I sent that to I sent that link I just put in there, Dan, to Josh earlier, but he didn't say anything about it.